Good evening and welcome to Edinburgh High School for the 2025 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament Semifinals. Game 1, Greenwood against Whiteland. Game 2, GCA versus Center Grove. Hello, everyone. I'm Kevin Conrad along with Rick Sauter. We welcome everyone to our coverage of the 2025 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament. And Rick, this is one of the best venues around, Edinburgh and the old-style gymnasium. And we've got a wide-open Final Four, and anybody can win this championship this year.
I agree. You know, we've had some years where we had like last year, Center Grove was definitely a pretty heavy favorite. This year, I agree, it's wide open. You just even look at the records. Everybody's about around 500. All teams that have played each other. Greenwood's beat Center Grove, and you've seen other teams back and forth that have played each other so far, been close games. So this first game should be a good one. I'm glad we're doing it. Whiteland and Greenwood, two very evenly matched teams. They have not played this year, as we were kind of talking off air. They play again next week in the regular season, so this just kind of came about luck of the draw, and I think this should be a good ball game. Both teams are pretty defensive oriented. Both coaches kind of like to play that style. Both kind of have a go-to guy. Ethan Edwards averages 21 points a game for Whiteland, and Isaac O'Neill averages roughly 15 for Greenwood. So I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin. I think this should be a tight game.
Should be a great first game. 7 county titles for Greenwood. Their last one, 1965. Trying to make it to the county championship tomorrow night. For the Whiteland Warriors, 10 county titles. Last one coming in 2022. We'll take a break and be back with the tip-off between Whiteland and Greenwood in Game 1 of the 2025 Johnson County Tournament semifinals from Edinburgh High School.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals featuring Greenwood and Whiteland. Kevin Conrad, Rick Sauter with you tonight from Edinburgh High School. Game 2, Greenwood Christian Academy against the Center Grove Trojans. Center Grove, the defending champs, they've won it 24 times. GCA, they won it once back in 2020 over the Trojans. Here in Game 1, again, Greenwood, 7 county titles, but Rick, since they resumed the county tournament back in the early 2000s, Greenwood has not won this tournament. They won the last one back in 1965, and then they took that long hiatus. So it's been a long time for the Greenwood Woodmen, and they've got a quality team. They think they have a team that could win it this year in 2025.
I agree, Kevin. We saw them the first game of the year against Center Grove, and they beat Center Grove in a good close ball game. But they've got a little bit of mix of everything. They've got good guard play. They've got their leading scorer is a guard. They also have Ethan King that is a good point guard. We've got Doolin inside at 6'6" who can rebound, and then they've got a sophomore that has been strong all year. Joey Ortman has really come on. He averaged 12 points a game and 7 rebounds. So they're well-rounded, and they should be tough to beat because you can't just key on one guy.
And you kind of mentioned with the Whiteland Warriors, Ethan Edwards at 6'6". He's a handful at 6'6". He's listed as a guard, and he's averaging 21 points a ball game, about 4.5 rebounds a game, leads the team in steals, and kind of does everything for this Warrior team.
Boy, he sure does. And actually, even on top of that, one thing that I kind of saw that was a little surprising is he shoots roughly about 40% from three-point range, too. He has 24 threes on the year, too, which leads the team. So pretty much everything's going to go through Edwards. So we'll see how Greenwood can handle him tonight.
We now pause for the playing of our national anthem here at Edinburgh High School, and then that'll be followed up by the announcement of tonight's starters. We're ready for the tip-off of the first semifinal game in the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament here at Edinburgh. Winner of this one will get the winner of Game 2 between Center Grove and GCA. The championship tomorrow night right back here at Edinburgh at 7 o'clock. Center Grove, again, will play GCA in Game 2. And here in Game 1, you got Greenwood in the green uniforms, Whiteland in the white uniforms. Greenwood at 7-4, Whiteland at 6-6. Keith Whitty, head coach for the Woodmen, and Nate Kingedy, head coach for Whiteland. And we are underway. The Woodmen control the tip. Ethan King will set things up here for the Woodmen. And the first shot out on top is good. Isaac O'Neal, three-pointer.
And that's his game. He can drive too, but Isaac O'Neal is a really good outside shooter. And boy, he came off that pick and was wide open for the easy three.
Man-to-man defense by the Woodmen. Really solid defense.
There was Parker Doolin. Great one-on-one defense there.
Almost got a travel or a jump ball. The Warriors score and one.
Boy, heck of a play by Edwards. Looked like he was stuck. Was able to get that shot off, and it went in, and that's a foul on Gavin Stubbe also, his first. I'm sorry. That was 25. That was
they're going to put it on 24.
24, Sam Thompson.
Sam Thompson. He's a senior. A lot of seniors on this Greenwood team. A lot of experience, 6 seniors. And we're tied at 3. Whiteland man-to-man, and the Warriors commit their first foul.
It'll be Peyton Williams on his reach in there on O'Neal, and they got to watch out for He was actually wide open that corner again, just had a little bit of a high pass, or he would have had an easy three. Not an easy three, but a wide open three again.
Whiteland, great student section. Greenwood has a pretty good student section. Here comes Ethan King. Had it stripped on the way up, out of bounds. It'll be Greenwood ball.
Good defense there by Tyler Anger. That's kind of King's game. He's not really the outside shooter as much. He wants to drive, get the hole, and maybe look to pass it off. He's a main assist guy.
Parker Doolin, 6'6". He's number 35. Out on top to King. To 12, Ortman. He's 6'4", terminates the dribble. Isaac O'Neal, already a three-pointer. O'Neal's their leading scorer at 14 points a ball game. Another three for Greenwood.
That was Sam Ortman, and he was really impressive. Just a sophomore. He averages almost 13 points a game and really going to be a good player. He already is a good player, but he can shoot the three and drive it.
Turnover by Whiteland, 6'3". Woodman, here comes King on the drive and scores. 8-3 Greenwood.
Good defense by Greenwood. That's what they live by. They play really good one man-to-man defense. Got a steal there, and King took it all the way in for the bucket.
Tyler Anger, number 13, working against King. Out on top, Williams. Lost it. Isaac O'Neal into the front court. All the way, and scoops it in at the line to shoot one.
Fouls on Tyler Anger, his first. And Greenwood's defense is causing all kinds of problems for Whiteland on the perimeter.
What a start for the Woodmen.
Sure is. Great start defensively. 10-3 lead, and they've gotten out, and they get a steal. They're going straight to the bucket, too. They're not kind of bringing it out and setting the offense up. And that's got them a layup and now a chance for a three-point play.
30-second timeout called by Whiteland head coach Nate Kingedy, now in his 6th year at Whiteland. 63 wins, 68 losses. 9th year of coaching high school basketball in the great state of Indiana. At 91-113 is his record. Spent a couple of years at Waldron and 1 year at Hauser. Coach Keith Whitty, head coach for Greenwood. His 2nd year at Greenwood. The prior years, 6 years, right here at Edinburgh High School. He's now in his 8th year overall, 101 wins, 79 losses, just got his 100th win this season.
Yeah, and he did a really good job with Edinburgh for a small school program. He built them up, and they were made pretty dangerous in that 1A and 2A group of teams.
And he hits on the free throw.
And Neal already with 6 points.
11-3. Greenwood with a blistering start against Whiteland. Williams. Edwards. Out on top, shot fake by Gillespie. Anger, spin move, good help defense. Back out on top, Anger. Splits the defenders down the lane, missed it, took a tough shot. Good defense by Greenwood.
Really good defense. A good block out by King, the guard, to get that rebound. Greenwood's really looking sharp so far.
King gets a high ball screen, works it to the left side. Doolin sets the feed, fires the three, short. Rebound, Edwards. Edwards to the corner. Williams. Anger. Motion offense here by the Warriors. Gillespie steps into the three, left it short. Cold start for the Warriors.
Yeah, it is. Woodman doing a nice job, too, on the defensive rebound. They're not letting Whiteland get any second shots.
Whistle foul against the Warriors.
That's going to be Anger second.
Tyler Anger, sophomore at 6'1", you're right. 2 fouls. 3 against the Warriors. Ethan King shooting a couple of free throws. Misses on the first. Numbers on King, he's a senior. Leads the team. 21 steals. Averaging a tick under 8 points a ball game. Leads the team in assists with 5 per game. Also nearly 5 rebounds a game, but does struggle from the free throw line at 51%. And he hits on the next. So 3 points for Ethan King. 12-3, Greenwood with the early lead.
Sub in for Whiteland, Jeremiah Hunt in the game.
Strong move to the basket. Gillespie misses, but it's tipped in. Rick, who got the tip in?
I think actually that ball bounced in. I think that's Gillespie.
I looked down for just a moment, so that is Gillespie that did get the roll in. Thank you. First field goal for Gillespie. We're at 12-5. King double team, had it taken away. Good defense by Kyle Edwards, the sophomore. Corner three, Stubbe left it short. Rebound, Gillespie. He really skied for that rebound. Penetration, new player in there. That's Jeremiah Hurt, throws it away.
Kind of got himself in deep and looked to see he could get it out, but kind of threw it right in between both players that were relatively open and just went harmlessly out of bounds. So turnover for Whiteland.
Hurt applying the pressure on King. Bounce pass to the wing, back to King. Gets a high ball screen from Kyle Edwards. Should say Sam Thompson, excuse me. Penetration by Ortman. And now Thompson takes it to the corner. Almost threw it away. King saves it. And now Greenwood will reset. Ortman pull up off glass, scores! Rick, great use of the glass.
Yeah, he is a smooth player. That was going left, and he's 6'5", and went left and shot it up the right hand. That was not an easy shot. He's going to be a 20-point scorer here by next year.
Trying to get going. That's Ethan Edwards. He's averaging 21 points a ball game. He has 3 points so far. Misses there on the three. 2.5 minutes left to play opening quarter. All Greenwood, 14-5 at the moment. Driving and scoring, that's Isaac O'Neal, 8 points.
Pretty move by O'Neal. He kind of double pumped there to make sure the defender kind of kept him on his back and able to make that shot. Really nice play. Oh, good defense again by Greenwood. Almost got another steal.
Inside, Gillespie now finds Stubbe. Left it short on the drive, gets his own rebound. He's fouled. He'll get 2 shots.
Looks like they got Ethan King there for his first. 2 on the Woodman.
Stubbe, he is a 6'5" senior, averaging nearly 15 points a ball game, 72% from the free throw line, hits on the first. Shoots the three well, 38%. He has hit 14 threes this season. Swishes the next, his first two.
New player for Greenwood, Ben Hommel, sophomore.
Ben Hommel, you're right, number 33 with the basketball. O'Neal. Left open, and he makes them pay. Hits the three. He's in double figures with the 11.
Well, we've just seen him a couple times, but he's an awfully good player. Got a great shot.
Loose ball. Players on the floor diving for it, still diving for it, and
wow.
Greenwood's out of bounds. What an effort by both teams, but in particular Greenwood.
That sure was. And these Greenwood players and fans, they are fired up on their end. Really great hustle by both teams there.
They're playing some inspired basketball.
They sure are. I think you're right, Kevin. They know they haven't won this county tournament for many years, and they know they got a good chance this time. They're going to play their hearts out for it.
They're senior laden with 6 seniors.
Yeah.
Again, they haven't won the county title since 1965. Oh, he's going to be called for steps. He thought he was bumped and fouled, but Gillespie called for traveling.
I think he got hit by Hommel, but not before. He kind of jibber-jabbered those steps a little bit, and the ref got it right. He traveled first.
Approaching 1 minute to play. Opening quarter. Game 1 of the Johnson County Tournament Semifinals. GCA and Center Grove in Game 2 tonight. O'Neal. Now in the corner. Going baseline. Going back to O'Neal. Good recovery by the Whiteland Warriors. Mason Swain, number 4, new player in there for the Woodmen. King on the wing. Good defense by Jeremiah Hurt.
Yeah, Hurt's been a tough, pesky defender in there.
Better defense on this trip down for Whiteland.
Has been.
Swain with the left-handed dribble. Pivots, the jump shot, missed it off the back point. Cleared out by Edwards.
Good hustle.
Swain gets the steal.
Yep, they're going to go for one, looks like, Greenwood.
King says go for one shot.
Obviously going to look for O'Neal if he can get it. They got him the ball.
Four seconds, 3 seconds. King gets free.
He's got to shoot it.
Goes down low to O'Neal. Follow-away shot doesn't go. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Greenwood off to a blazing hot start. They lead Whiteland 19-7. Winner of this one advances to the county championship tomorrow night to play the winner of Game 2 between GCA and Center Grove. This is the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman with $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system. And no interest financing up to 36 months. Even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems. And save even more with a membership. Visit PetermanHVAC.com.
Opening quarter for Greenwood. They lead Whiteland 19-7. Whiteland with the basketball to begin the second quarter. Rick, if Greenwood can maintain this, we were just talking during the break, they're going to be a tough out in this tournament.
They sure are. This defense is just stifling, and they're hitting shots. And when O'Neal gets hot like he is right now, they're tough to beat. Good move there. That was Kyle Edwards for his first two. Nice drive. See if Whiteland can get some momentum going here.
As they say, a lot of basketball yet to be played.
No doubt.
Whiteland down 10.
Kevin Greenwood, 19 points the first half. That's like the NBA Pacers. They like to keep the game in the 40s or 50s. They're on pace for almost 80.
Nice try. That's O'Neal. Had it blocked.
Yeah, if he got it just outside the rim, I think it was going to go in, but hit that bottom of the rim and just kind of stopped it from going up there.
We see T.D. Nolan, number 0, senior for Greenwood in the ball game, and he commits the foul, his first.
They're seeing Greenwood trying to do a little trapping up top now. They're playing man-to-man still, but especially if Edwards has it, they want to get that ball out of his hand, so they're going to trap it, make him get rid of it. They can. Gioban Calcat in for Whiteland. I think they got it again. Yep.
Oh, wow. 2 quick ones on Nolan. He's the backup point guard to Ethan King. Ethan on the bench taking a breather, but he's already off the bench. He's about ready. Yeah, he's checking back in for Nolan.
And Nolan ended up getting the ball to get a jump ball, and that's what he's looking for. But I think he kind of raked him across the arm first. And I think a good call by the referees there.
So 2 quick ones against Nolan and 2 against Greenwood in this quarter. Kokot inside with the pass. Shot missed by Stubbe. Cleared out by Greenwood. Ortman into the front court. Ethan King back in, calling out play number 5.
And they've given O'Neal a break here. We'll see who picks it up for Greenwood on the offensive end.
Tried to do the skip pass to the corner and air mails that one a little too high.
Yeah, pretty tough pass there. That was cross court, kind of jumping up backwards, and he had a lot of oomph on it, but just a little too high there for the Greenwood player, and out of bounds to Whiteland.
Nice crossover dribble by Gillespie. Whiteland, nice response so far here in the second quarter.
Yeah, outscored him 4-0 so far. And nice move by Gillespie. Kind of looked like he's going right, cut back left, and went all the way in with that left hand. Pretty layup.
4-0 run for the Warriors to begin the second quarter. They were down 19-7 at the end of the first quarter. Now within 8.
Oh, here Greenwood's trying to give O'Neal a break. If they don't score, Whiteland does to cut to 6. I'd be shocked if he's not back in the game. See if Greenwood could get Ortman open here. That's the guy I think they want with it. There he is.
Pull-up shot, tried to go off glass too hard. That's Joey Ortman, 6'4", sophomore. He's got 5 points. Greenwood at the moment has cooled off offensively. Getting to the basket. That's 32, Ethan Edwards. Foul against the Woodman. This will be team foul number 3. That's Ben Hommel, his first.
Yeah, pretty early in the quarter for 3 fouls already. Whiteland could be shooting the penalty here pretty soon.
In the lane, good power, draws contact at the line to shoot 2. That's the sophomore Kyle Edwards. Stands at 6'3", good strength. And that's 14 fouls against the Woodmen.
I like what Whiteland's doing. They're just kind of saying, spread out a little bit, get it to the right guy, and let's drive the bucket, see if Green could stop us. And that's working out for him well here in the second quarter.
Misses on the first. Kyle Edwards averaging just a tick under 6 points a ball game. Shoots 64% from the free throw line.
A.J. Sheets in the game for first time for the Woodmen.
Also, Edwards shoots the 3 very well. He has made 10 this year, 42%. Misses on both free throws here. Greenwood still looking for its first basket. First points here in this second quarter. King driving and scoring. 5 points for the senior Ethan King.
Good move. That's King's game. He's pretty strong and he's quick. He got that little bit of shoulder ahead of the defender and took it all the way in for the layup. No help by Whiteland.
Stubbe trying to scoop it into the left hand. Good defense by Greenwood. That was Sheets with the defense. Here comes King. Good strength, and he scores.
King strong with that left hand, and as we said, he does have good strength, Kevin, and made a nice move. That's going to be, and they're going to be shooting now. That's going to be a foul on, that's Joey Ortman, his first, and that's a 15 foul already.
We're at the 4:29 mark, and you're right. For Whiteland, they're shooting 2 free throws from here on out in this quarter.
Again, as everybody probably knows now, the high school game's changed. No one-on-one anymore. Everything's 2 shots after 5 fouls.
Misses on the first. This is Spencer Gillespie. Numbers on Gillespie this year, averaging just under 6 points a ball game. About 4.5 rebounds a game. He leads this Whiteland team in rebounding, and he's a great free throw shooter at 92%, so a rare miss.
Yeah, that was a rare miss. Oh, he missed another one.
Wow. 92% misses on both free throws.
Whiteland hit their first 3 from the line. They've missed 4 straight, though, now.
(23-11). Greenwood with the advantage. We're in the second quarter. 4:10 to go. Whiteland's defense much better.
Yeah, it is.
Toward the end of that first quarter into the second quarter. Double team. Good patience. A.J. Sheets, the senior, at 6'5", scores his first 2.
Nice move by Sheets. He got in there. Looked like he got stuck, but he kind of gathered himself and just went up strong and able to get that in softly. Nice move.
Colcott misses on the jump shot.
Good soft touch by Colcott. It went in and out. Thought that was going to go.
Long 3 doesn't go for the Woodman. Whiteland comes up with it. Ethan Edwards misses on the 3. Still cold on those threes. He shoots 40% coming into the game.
Yeah, he's a good three-point shooter. I'm surprised, Kevin. We've gone 5 minutes now, and O'Neill's been out this whole time at extended rest.
Whiteland has yet to hit a three-pointer.
Nice move. Oh,
just rolled it off. That's Sheets. Sheets has given Coach Whitty some good minutes off the bench here in the second quarter.
Good block there. Great hustle back by Sheets. He missed a shot, but got all the way down back quickly to get that block. Great play.
Swain had a shot blocked. Good interior defense by the Warriors. Gillespie slows it up. High left side, Stubbe. He drives it to the basket.
Oh, another one.
By Sheets again. Back-to-back blocks by Sheets. We got a great battle here tonight between Whiteland and Greenwood.
They're doing. The crowd's really kind of filtered in now. When it started, it was still a little sparse, and it's gotten good size now. I see it by the second half, which is a great thing about sectionals at County. With all 4 teams here, this place will be packed.
Here's the 3. Finally got one to go. That's Ethan Edwards. First three-pointer for him. First one for Whiteland.
Yeah, that was a pretty 3. Really soft touch. Not an easy shot either.
Down 11. Ortman hits the back point with a 3. Hurt with the rebound. Edwards bounce pass to the paint. Gillespie. This is Stubbe. Fall away. Jump shot. Rimmed it. Cleared out by Doolin. Ethan King pushes and now will slow. Left wide open. Three-pointer doesn't go for Ortman.
I thought Ortman would hit that one. That was wide open. Nobody's around him.
A lot of tempo here in the last couple of minutes. Reach-in foul going against Greenwood. Asen Swain collects the personal foul. 2 shots for Whiteland.
We're finally going to get O'Neill back in this game with a minute and a half left. He hadn't played the second quarter at all yet.
Couple of free throws. First one good for Spencer Gillespie. 5 points in the ball game. So we said at the top of the stream that this is pretty wide open. Greenwood beat Center Grove in the season opener. Center Grove lost to Whiteland. Whiteland and Greenwood haven't played. They're going to play tonight. Then they're going to turn around and play next week in a conference game. But again, this one's wide open.
I agree with you. You could argue because of those results that the winner of this game will be the favorite coming out of in the championship tomorrow. It doesn't look that way if you look at Sagarin ratings and some of the other stuff, but Should be good games all the way around.
Foul called against Spencer Gillespie, his first, team's first. 25-16, Greenwood with the lead.
Whiteland doing some double teaming up top too right now.
Wide open on the three. Swain over the back of the backboard, out of bounds. He was open.
Yeah, Greenwood's gone a little cold on the three-pointers. They've been getting their shots from King inside on the layups and also Sheets, but their three is not falling in the second quarter.
We do see Center Grove in the all-red just across the way to the right side of us, and then you see GCA in the navy blue across the way to our left. Again, they're on deck. They're going to play game two. Follow-away jump shot, good for Gillespie. 8 points for Gillespie.
Yeah, Gillespie's come alive in the second quarter. He's got 6 here. Seniors helping carry him back in this ball game.
Under a minute to play. Ethan King lost his footing, but they're going to put a foul on Jeremiah Hurt. Great sportsmanship by Hurt helping up King. I really respect that. Incidental contact.
Yeah, it was. I think they just kind of maybe stepped on his foot or something like that, because he went down pretty quickly and certainly wasn't pushed.
Couple of fouls against the Warriors, so they'll be out of bounds for Greenwood. Isaac O'Neal will throw it in. 11 points for O'Neal. Like you said, he's set out most of this second quarter, so he's got a chance to really rest those legs. King again draws contact. He's fouled. Let's see, I think it's on the floor. I don't believe there's any free throws. We shall see.
Yeah, they got
out of bounds.
They got Hurt again. That's his second. That's what King's game is, and he's shown it. He's done a nice job of just putting that head down and going straight to the bucket.
King on the right wing. Into the corner. Sheets. Inside. Two-handed slam for Parker Doolin. The 6'6 junior put it down.
Good job by Doolin. Sheets went to the right and kind of a couple guys jump on him. Doolin just hustled straight to the bucket, got the pass, and slammed it home. Good play by Greenwood.
Great execution in the half court by Greenwood. Under 10 seconds to play, first half. Gillespie off the glass, missed it. King, outlet. Swain, layup, good! Rick, doesn't get much better than that. That's perfect execution on the fast break.
There was. Whiteland was holding for last shot, got it, and just bounced off the rim. And great job by King to grab the rebound and look ahead straight up. And Swain was running that floor as fast as he could. Got it right off just in time. And Greenwood, what a great momentum builder here to score a dunk and a layup in the last 15 seconds of the half to take an 11-point lead.
Wow, what an opening half. Game one. The 2025 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament Semifinals. Greenwood off to a fantastic start, leading Whiteland 29-18. Game 2, GCA versus Center Grove. We'll take a break. This is the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman Brothers with $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system and no interest financing up to 36 months. You can even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems and save even more with a membership. Just ask about the Peterman Protection Club. If you're ready to save big in 2025, just visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule.
Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
It may be intense, it may be emotional, but it's only a game.
The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you of these sportsmanship tips.
When an official makes a call, accept it.
When a member of the opposing team makes a great play, applaud it.
When an opponent extends a hand after the game, shake it.
Play it cool, practice sportsmanship. Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Getting beautiful windows with Pella is easy.
Which is huge when you're putting together your dream house. We basically obsess over every detail.
Fortunately, so did our dedicated Pella advisor. He made the whole process smooth.
And we were confident because Pella offers the Pella Care Guarantee, which covers the product and installation. They perform over 7,000 quality checks in a typical hour.
They really take pride in what they do.
Like us.
Yeah, just look at all these pillows.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
It's official. Ray Skillman is the #1 Buick and GMC dealer in the state of Indiana for 2024.
And we couldn't have done it without you.
So thank you.
We've added customer appreciation cash to already discounted Buick and GMC models. Now you can save up to $5,000 on a new Buick Encore GX or up to $10,000 on a new GMC Sierra. Thank you for making us
#1.
2 great locations or RaySkillmanCars.com.
Time here at Edinburgh High School, 29-18. Greenwood leads Whiteland in the first game of the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals. Game 2 will be Greenwood Christian Academy against Center Grove, and the winners tonight will come back tomorrow night to play at 7 o'clock here at Edinburgh in the county championship game. And Rick, I tell you, this Greenwood team, they're playing inspired basketball as though they have not won a title since 1965. That's the last time they won a county title. They've won 7 in school history, and this was a superb first half. In particular, that opening quarter, they outscored Whiteland 19-7.
Yeah, they played great in that first quarter. They were really aggressive defensively. O'Neill had 11 points in that first quarter, and then, interestingly, he sat out most of the second quarter and not in foul trouble, so he's well rested. Whiteland made a little bit of move in that second quarter. Greenwood had struggle scoring without O'Neill in there, and really the first 3 minutes didn't score, but King did a nice job getting some inside layups and able to spread the ball around and able to hold Whiteland here at bay for an 11-point lead here at halftime.
So again, Greenwood got off to a great start, led 19-7 after the opening quarter, and then Whiteland, nice response early on in that second quarter, and they put up 11 points. Greenwood 10 points to put the halftime score at 29-18 in favor of the Woodmen. And Rick, you have our halftime scores.
I do. For the leading Greenwood Woodmen, they had 6 players score in that first half. They were led by Isaac O'Neill, who we mentioned. He had 11 points all in that first quarter and just looked fantastic in that first quarter. Didn't play much that second quarter, and I don't think he ended up getting a shot in that second quarter, so he should be ready to go here in the third. 7 points for Ethan King, who I really thought played well in that second quarter with O'Neill out. Had a couple drive layups, set up some other players. He had 7. 5 points for Jory Oatman. He had all those in the first quarter. 2 points for Asen Swain, 2 points for A.J. Sheets, and 2 points for Parker Doolin to round out scoring for the Woodmen. For the Whiteland Warriors, they had 4 players score in the first half. They were led by Spencer Gillespie, the senior, who averages 6 points a game. He had 8 points, had 6 of those in the second quarter, and really did a nice job going the bucket and hitting some free throws also, and keeping Whiteland that ball game. The leading scorer, Ethan Edwards, averages 21 points a game. Greenwood did a nice job on him. He didn't get a lot of open shots. He had 6 points, but had to really work hard for that 6. The other scorers, Kyle Edwards had 2 points, and Gavin Stubbe had 2 free throws for his 2 to round out scoring for the Warriors in the first half.
We do see Greenwood back out on the court, warming up just to our left. Whiteland still in the locker room. So Center Grove's won the most county titles at 24. Second most, you go to the Whiteland Warriors. They've won 10. Their last one coming in 2022 under current head coach Nate Kangany. And then third most, you go to Greenwood with 7. And you might say, where's Franklin?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
they did not play in the county tournament way back in the day, like the 1920s through the 1960s. They did not participate in the county tournament. And they've only just participated in the last once it resumed in the early 2000s.
That's interesting because with all their great lore of their teams and great players they had, you would have thought they'd be by far ahead of that. But that's interesting info. I wonder what that reasoning was back in the day.
I'm not for sure, but I also heard a lot of times whoever was the county champ back in the day, part of your reward was you got to play Franklin in the next game. But I think that was in the early years of the county tournament. But Franklin did not participate in the county tournament.
Interesting stuff.
And now we do see Whiteland warming up. We're about a minute away before we get this second half underway. And Rick, it's always about the adjustments at halftime. And I just felt like at moments Whiteland did really step it up with the defense. And when they did, you did see like Ethan King really taking it strong to the basket, drawing some contact, getting something going to the basket. Greenwood just didn't live and die from that three-point line. They did try to take the ball to the basket.
Yeah, they hit the 3 at the first. They didn't really in the second quarter, but were able to take the ball to the basket and adjust there. Whiteland, if you look at it, they'd be pretty happy here. They were only down 7 with roughly 15 seconds to go, and Greenwood got that dunk, the missed shot at the end, and then the layup at the buzzer to tack on 4 more points. But I think both these teams are going to continue to play tough man-to-man defense. You might see Whiteland try to do a little more trapping. Greenwood is not easy to trap because they got 5 guys that can kind of handle the ball and 2 really strong and aggressive and experienced guards. But I think that's what Whiteland's going to do to try to get in the game. And I'd see Whiteland trying to, where they had their success, they were taking that ball to the bucket and trying to draw fouls. So we'll see if they can do that again here in the second half.
Underway in the third quarter, Ethan King will bring it up for the Greenwood Woodmen. King working against 13. That's Tyler Enger. He's got a couple of fouls. A deep 3. Got it. Man, he shoots it with great confidence. That's Isaac O'Neal. 14 points.
He is a heck of a shooter. I mean, just picking right up where he was the first quarter. It's almost like he's out at the second quarter. So what? He's back playing again. He looks really good.
Rick, you might check me, but I believe Greenwood now 4 3-pointers as a team in this ball game. A shot missed inside by Kyle Edwards. A battle for it on the floor. Jump ball. I believe it'll be Whiteland basketball. That was 25, Gavin Stubbe. He was tied up by Sam Thompson.
And you're correct, Kevin. Greenwood's got 4 3-pointers. Whiteland only has 1. Edwards has a 1 3-pointer for the Warriors.
With the alternating arrow, it will be Warrior basketball.
Let's see if the Warriors can set some picks and try to get something for Edwards.
Deep right corner 3 is good. Gavin Stubbe, second 3-pointer for the Warriors.
Big shot there by Stubbe. They needed that. They were down 14 and starting to maybe look like it could get out of hand.
On the perimeter, whistle.
That's going to be Tyler Enger's third. First guy with 3 fouls.
That's against the Warriors.
And they're going to make that change.
Here comes Jeremiah Hurt for Enger. He'll go to line to the bench with 3, but Hurt comes in with 2 fouls.
Yeah, you're right. Nice give and go. Oh.
King trying to make a no-look pass. Good job by Ethan Edwards, the 6'6" guard, deflecting that one. Edwards, 2 defenders on him. Foul against Greenwood. That one against Parker Doolin. Number 1 on Doolin.
First foul on Doolin. Edwards going to get 2. And we're seeing the ball so far in this third quarter in Edwards' hands a lot, whether he's going to shoot it or make a play. He didn't have as much as his hand that first half.
Shooting a couple of free throws at 90% on the season. He's now 1 at 2 tonight. One more for Edwards. Averaging 21 points a ball game. Has 6 at the moment. Swishes the next. Ten-point lead for Greenwood. O'Neal to the basket. High arching shot off the glass. Offensive board, Doolin. Taken away by Hurt. Ethan Edwards trying to get to the basket. He's been a lot more active here on the offensive end. He draws contact. He should get 2 shots.
Yeah, it's going to be Doolin again, and that's a tough matchup for Doolin. He's pretty quick for his size at 6'6", but Edwards can really handle the ball well, and you can see the game plan for Whiteland. Get the ball to Edwards and let him do what he can do.
He's starting to get a lot more active on the offensive end. Hits on the free throw. He's going to the basket, drawing contact, getting to the free throw line, scoring with the clock stopped. He hits both free throws. 9 points for Ethan Edwards.
Down to an 8-point ball game. About as close as Whiteland's been in quite a while.
Whiteland fans making a lot of noise. Doolin into the middle. Thompson looks opposite. Three-pointer, good. Isaac O'Neal does it again. 17 points, 5 threes for the Woodmen.
Yeah, Whiteland Warrior, they just cannot leave him. I don't care what, if he's on the other side of the court, you cannot let him shoot. You get the ball in shooting position.
Another foul against Greenwood. Sam Thompson collects his second foul.
And that's already 3 again on Greenwood. Whiteland, good shape with 6 minutes to go here. 2 more fouls are going to be shooting.
Edwards, three-pointer, got it, and he's fouled. He'll get 1. Edwards is really starting to heat up now.
Yeah, he sure is. That was a tough shot. He kind of did that falling away, and Ortman got into him, pick up his second foul, and now they're going to get, that's Ortman's second foul. And Edwards now a 3-point play chance.
And hits on the free throw.
He's already got 7 points here just in this third quarter.
7-point lead for Greenwood.
Oh, wow.
Reach-in foul.
Boy, that looked like pretty good defense by Hurt there.
Hurt just picked up his third foul. Tyler Anger on the bench with 3 fouls. Coach Kanganey's going to leave Hurt in there with 3. Doolin, O'Neal, King on the right wing.
Oh, good D by Hurt.
Hurt took it away. Here comes Edwards in transition. 15 points for Edwards.
You might think Greenwood call a timeout here. They're definitely, you can just feel Whiteland coming, getting the momentum.
Ball's loose. Jump ball. Greenwood maintains possession.
That was Edwards on a defensive end, getting a little reach in and knocking that ball away. Luckily for Greenwood, they got a jump ball out. We're going to have possession still. Oh, nice shot fake.
And short this time, Isaac O'Neal, but it comes right back to him, and Coach Keith Whitty calls a timeout. 35-30. Greenwood, 5-point lead. Led 29-18 at halftime, and 6 points for the Woodmen here in this third quarter. 12 for the Whiteland Warriors.
Yeah, this got to be about as close as it's been since early in the first quarter. Greenwood got out that hot start. Whiteland really got the momentum swing going now. Going to Edwards, their leading scorer, and picking it up on the defensive end too, making Greenwood take tough shots.
I tell you, this Whiteland fan base, very loud,
Yeah,
very
they're
vocal. They're really truly a six-man tonight. Isaac O'Neal, step back. O'Neal. Doolin goes back to O'Neal. And his shot is blocked on the way to the basket. Ethan Edwards blocked it. Hurt to Stubbe. Williams, and now they'll reset out on top. A three attempt by Gillespie is short. Gets his own rebound. Came right back to him.
Oh, Edwards almost shot one from the logo there.
Gillespie on the baseline. Good defense by Isaac O'Neal. O'Neal at midcourt is fouled.
Whiteland fans aren't happy about that. They thought that Gillespie got fouled on the shot, and then O'Neal coming down the other end did get bumped by Williams. They called that one. And the Whiteland fans not happy with that little exchange. Coach Cagney's going to ask about that play. Greenwood's got to find somebody else to score. It's been O'Neal with 6 points, and nobody else for Greenwood has scored here in the second half.
Thompson backs his way down, puts up with the left hand, too hard, gets his own rebound. Tips it out on top to O'Neal.
Yeah, he got tripped. Oh, they called? Wow.
Traveling. Ortman looked like might have tripped over a Whiteland sneaker.
Yeah, it looked like Stubbe there. He was going with him, and I think incidental contact, but you a lot of times see that a foul call there. It was not called. So Greenwood now picking up full court man-to-man. Now they're backing off a little bit.
So several empty possessions here for the Greenwood Woodmen. Whiteland back into it. They're down 5. A chance to get within 2. Edwards to the basket, lost it on the way up. Here comes Doolin to
nice pass.
King, and Doolin puts it in.
Good give and go there between King and Doolin.
Whistle, foul against Greenwood.
Yeah, they're going to get Sam Thompson there, just kind of nudged underneath Kyle Edwards there and got called for the foul. That was a good call by the refs.
Kyle Edwards shooting a couple of free throws. 2 points tonight. He's 0 of 2 from the free throw line, averaging 6 points a game. 64% from the free throw line. 42% on threes and hits on the first. Edwards, a sophomore, 6'3". He has 4 points in the ballgame.
Whiteland's picked the free throws back up. They're 7 of 8 here in the third quarter.
Asen Swain, junior, 6'2" guard, number 4 with the dribble. Down the lane, some contact before the shot, foul against Whiteland. Tyler Anger.
That's number 4.
4th foul.
Well, poor Anger gets that game, and it's an automatic foul called on him.
Here comes Jeremiah Hurt back in, and he plays with 3 fouls. Coach Cagney not happy with that call.
Yeah. Neither one of those guys are big scorers for the team, but good defenders at the guard spot. And if both of them happen to foul out, they're really looking at depth problems there. Nice stop, steal by Hurt.
Hurt swipes it away from King. And King tried to get it back, and there's a whistle. Foul on the play.
Foul on King, I think. The refs are talking about it.
Foul number 2 on King. And they're in the double bonus.
Yeah, they sure are.
Whiteland at the line shooting 2 with Jeremiah Hurt, 6' senior, playing off the bench tonight. Averages 2 points a ball game, 80% from the free throw line.
Whiteland's got several good free throw shooters.
Hits on the first. TD. Nolan back in for Greenwood, number 0. And this time he's long with it. 37-33. Greenwood. Just under 3 minutes to play in the third. O'Neal bumps. Wow. Greenwood wanted a foul. Swain down the lane with the right hand. What a move. 4 points for the junior.
That was a pretty move by Swain. He thought he might stop and pick that 5-footer. Kind of did a little rockababy move and got it all the way in for the layup.
Greenwood by 6. Edwards almost made an incredible shot. Nolan goes baseline, got it in the air, throws it away.
You see that all the time. You get stuck inside, just going too far.
Deep 3 off the front of the rim. Long rebound right to Stubbe. Stubbe gets it back, drives it, and left it short. Battle for the rebound. Stubbe gets it. He tried to save it. It goes right to Isaac O'Neal.
Give it back to him.
Hamel driving short. Gets his own rebound. Throws it back to O'Neal. And Hamel's down. He is hurt.
Yeah, he tripped over, hurt. Nothing there on purpose, but he went down in a heap. I think he's going to be okay.
He just needs a moment.
Yeah.
Good minutes for Hurt.
Yeah,
He'll return back to the bench.
He's been a difference maker on the defensive end. He's really made the point guards for Greenwood work hard.
Colcott back in for the Warriors. Pull-up jump shot. Doesn't go for Swain. 90 seconds to play in the third. Opening game of the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament Semifinals. Good pressuring defense by Swain. In the corner, Ethan Edwards covered up quickly by Nolan. Deep 3 doesn't go for Stubbe. Rebound for Hamel. O'Neal to the corner. Swain shot fake. Back to O'Neal for 3. Short. Follows his own shot. Gets the rebound. Double
what
pumps
a move.
it. Just rolled it off. Colcott gets the rebound. He's fouled.
Gets a little too aggressive at Greenwood. They had him trapped a little bit, but just got those hands in there, and that's going to be 2 shots for Colcott.
O'Neal picks up his first foul.
Fans are getting into the game, Kevin.
You can tell a trophy's on the line. Colcott hits on the free throw. This will be his first point tonight. County pride on the line.
Colcott is not a lot of free throws, but that makes him 10 for 10 on the year. He's shooting 100%. I'm sure I just jinxed him.
We shall see.
No way.
He remains perfect on the season. You're right. He's 11 of 11.
Yeah. Whiteland, you start looking at their numbers a little more in depth from free throw line. They're not a team you want to foul late in the game. They got a lot of good free throw shooters. They've shown it this third quarter.
I bet you they're a team. They come and shoot free throws before school every day.
That's right.
They do have some impressive free throw percentages. 30 seconds to play in the third. Whiteland has cut the deficit to 4.
Oh, boy.
Ball deflected, taken away. Peyton Williams comes up with it. And now the Warriors can go for the final shot of the quarter. Edwards. Defended by Sheets. Missed it. Follow-up rebound. That's Stubbe scoring. 7 points for Stubbe.
The Warriors just wearing him down a little bit. He traveled.
Traveling against Greenwood. You're right, Whiteland subbing a lot of players. Maybe Greenwood's wearing down a little bit. They have a chance to tie or take the lead. There's 0.9 seconds left in the quarter.
Let's see if they try to get Edwards or Stubbe going the bucket here. They're both sitting out back, but they're going to head in, I think.
Colcott three-pointer, missed it. Sets up for what should be a fantastic fourth quarter. Greenwood clinging to a 2-point lead over Whiteland, 39-37 in the semifinals of the county tournament. Game number 1, game 2, GCA and Center Grove. We'll take a break. This is the county tournament from Edinburgh High School.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
Whiteland outscored Greenwood 19-10 in the third quarter. They're within 2 points underway here in the final quarter. Whiteland with the basketball. That was a huge third quarter for Ethan Edwards. Down the lane.
Nice move.
Kyle Edwards, 6 points. We're tied. Last time we were tied, 3-3, back in the first quarter.
What a shot. King.
Ethan
All-the-way
King.
jumper, that was pretty.
9 points. Greenwood back in front. Long three, short. Kyle Edwards short on the three-point attempt. Whiteland has not led in this ballgame. They've had the game tied twice, but they have not led. They had a chance there on that three, but again, well short of the rim.
They've done a good job clawing back in this game. It's been really good at defensive end. They've been driving the bucket.
Bounce pass inside. Thompson travels. On the takeoff, travels with the basketball. Greenwood full court pressure. Jeremiah Hurt, point guard. To Edwards. Stubbe. Trying to get baseline, gets under the basket, puts it up with the right hand. Hit
shot.
the back point, missed it. Had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, tough break by Stubbe. Made a nice move in there. Found himself right in front of the rim. Just shot it a little too hard. Went up the back point. See if Greenwood can here to find a way. They need to get it to O'Neal. He's their big scorer, and Whiteland knows that. They're doing a good job on him. Tough shot again by King.
King, I think, really was trying to draw contact, trying to get a foul from Hurt. Ethan Edwards' pass deflected out of bounds off Greenwood. Warriors will throw it in with 6:03 to play in the fourth. Greenwood by 2. Back in is Asen Swain. Thompson will take a break.
Oh, good shot fake. Wow.
Nice looking jump shot. Ethan Edwards, 17 points. We're tied.
Edwards should be playing college somewhere. I'm curious to hear where he ends up going, but he's a nice player.
Third tie of the ball game. 5.5 minutes to play. Swain attacks the paint.
Boy, great defense by Whiteland.
Great patience by Swain. Misses on the shot inside. His teammate picks up the loose ball. That's Doolin. He misses. Warriors have a chance to take their first lead of the ball game, and Ethan Edwards left it short. He was looking for a foul, and now Hurt reaches in, commits his fourth foul.
Hurt and Anger, both point guards for Whiteland, have 4 fouls each. Just the first foul on either team in the quarter, so nobody close yet to shooting. Let's see if Greenwood can find a way to get this ball to O'Neal. He's been really shut down here by Whiteland here in his fourth quarter so far. Nice
driving
move.
And putting it off the glass and scoring is Ortman. He's been quiet since that first quarter. 5 points in that opening quarter. He's got 7.
And they need him. He averages 13 points a game. They need him to be a scorer here in this fourth quarter.
Woodman by 2. Ethan Edwards, he's fouled.
Man, what was Doolin doing?
3 shots. Foul on Doolin, his third. 3 shots for Ethan Edwards.
He just leaned into him, and that was a long shot. He just needed to keep his hands up there. And, Coach Whitty's saying maybe he kicked in like the old Reggie Miller move, but I don't think that was the case. I think Doolin just kind of nudged his way in there, but when he came down, had to bounce back into him.
He's 5 out of 6. Make that 6 out of 7. Hits on the first. $18 points for Ethan Edwards. We're tied for the 4th time, and now a chance for Whiteland to take its first lead.
The Warriors are 10 out of 12 here in the second half from the free throw line. That's really gotten them back in this ballgame.
Oh, he missed. Still looking for that first lead. Tied at 43. He shoots 90% coming into tonight's game. He's missed a couple of free throws tonight. Long 3 doesn't go for Ortman. Ethan King, did he come up with a rebound? He does. Back out on top to Ortman. This time he's going to attack the basket and hit the back part of the rim. Cleared out by Kyle Edwards.
Good job by Hurt to kind of stand straight up and make him take that versus that 5-footer versus going all the way in for a layup.
Spin move off the glass, scoring is Gavin Stubbe, and now he gives Whiteland its first lead at 45-43.
Oh, tough shot there. Got it.
Ace and Swain. That lead didn't last long.
This is what we expected, Kevin. We were wondering early when Greenwood got that early lead, but 46-45, I think you predict that's about where we'd be.
Greenwood back in front by 1. Swain hitting Greenwood's 6th three-pointer.
Big shot there by Swain, too. He's given them some good minutes tonight. Not a lot of points, but he's got 7, but he's hit some big shots. Hit that one at the end of the first half to give him all that momentum, and boy, you can't really get much bigger for this point in the game than what he just hit there.
Full timeout called. I believe Greenwood, Coach Whitty called that timeout?
I think Coach Whitty called that.
Full timeout by Coach Whitty. Chance to obviously get something to drink, but also rest for a little bit. Try to refuel for this final 3:48 of the ball game.
Yeah, teams know they got to play tomorrow, but they're going to lay it on the line now tonight because you lose, you're not playing tomorrow. So I don't think you're going to see too many subs coming in now. You're going to see your 5 starters, and they're going to go the rest of the way as best they can. Greenwood really didn't have anybody too much. Sam Thompson has 3, Parker Doolin has 3. For Whiteland, they have, as we mentioned, Jeremiah Hurt and Tyler Anger both have 4 fouls.
Rick, just take a look around here at this Edinburgh Gymnasium. It is really starting to fill in.
Yeah, great atmosphere now. Even the fans for the second game, they got to be getting into this, or whoever they might be rooting for, because it's been a heck of a ball game here in the second half.
Man-to-man, full-court pressure by the Woodmen. Greenwood by 1. 3:40 to play, final quarter. Kyle Edwards fakes on the 3. Ethan Edwards on the attack, left it short. There's a late whistle.
Wow, is that a late whistle?
Outside official
Ooh, man.
Makes the call on Parker Doolin. Late whistle. 2 shots for Ethan Edwards.
Well, Edwards was already on the ground looking up, asking for a foul. But I don't know. We've seen a couple of those tonight where he's kind of gone in and dove a little bit sideways, and they haven't called many of them. They got that Doolin on that one. That's his 4th.
Couple of free throws for Ethan Edwards.
That's another one.
He's missed 3 tonight. One more for the 6'6" senior.
And A.J. Sheets coming in here for Doolin. Sheets gave him a lot of good minutes that second quarter.
19 points for Ethan Edwards. There's point 20. And we're tied once again at 46 apiece. O'Neal. Big first half. I don't think he scored here in the second half. 17 at halftime?
You're right, O'Neal. No, O'Neal he had 11 at half. He had 6 in that third quarter.
Gotcha.
He did not score in the second and scored the fourth. Good defense. And Gillespie's done a great job on him in the second half.
You're right. O'Neal, 11 at halftime. 6 in that third quarter. Still tied at 46. Under 3 minutes to play. Gillespie, high ball screen from Kyle Edwards.
Look for Edwards here. There he goes.
Here's Ethan Edwards. Working his way down, goes off the glass. He's going back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Good call.
Using that great size, he's 6'6". He's a handful to defend.
He has a tough matchup because he can go left and right. He can shoot from outside, so you got to respect that. And right now, he's just saying, I'm going to take the hole, and you're going to have to double, triple team me to stop it. Greenwood didn't. That's a foul call.
He has 20 points, now 21, right at his season average. Whiteland back in front by 1, just their second lead.
He just had 6 at half, so he's really picked it up in the second half.
Hits on both free throws.
Oh, great. Oh, wow. I'm surprised they called that a foul.
Block. Almost a block.
Ooh.
Is that Gillespie with the foul?
Yeah, that was Gillespie. And he got all ball up top. I think they maybe said he got him with the body, but boy, that looked like a good defensive play right there.
2 fouls on Spencer Gillespie. So now O'Neal at the line shooting. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 71% from the free throw line this season. 17 points in the ball game. Swishes the first.
Greenwood really needs O'Neal to surface back up and take charge here. They've done a great job on him defensively, but he needs a score here for Greenwood to have a chance to win.
Misses on the next. Battle for the rebound, looking for some space. Kyle Edwards was able to find 25, Gavin Stubbe, and now point guard Spencer Gillespie across midcourt.
Oh, 10-second call. Wow, that seemed fast.
Whiteland did not get the ball across the 10-second line in time. I mean, it starts once you get possession off of that missed free throw.
Gillespie just wasn't thinking about it at all. He was kind of taking his time getting up there, looking to start the offense, and never got across the line.
Greenwood down 1.
Ortman trying to take it on his own.
And he scores, and Woodman back in front.
Great play by the sophomore there. Took it all the way in, and good defense, but he kind of made a shot fake and went right up, strong, and able to swish it. That's a foul, yeah.
Foul against Greenwood.
That's going to be on Swain, yep. That's his 3rd. Team's 4th, so Whiteland will be in the 2-shot penalty here. Next foul. See if Greenwood can find somebody else on the Whiteland team to beat him here to shoot versus Edwards. Oh, boy.
Almost over and
sure
back.
Did look like it. Close. It was not. But
when you're doing handoffs near that 10-second line.
Yeah, it's always scary. Good D.
Very good defense.
Oh, and then he lost it.
Had the block shot. That's A.J. Sheets with a great block, and then he lost his footing. Foul against Greenwood. Isaac O'Neal. His 2nd foul.
They're going to be shooting, and that's Callcat, who is 2 for 2 in the night, 11 and 11 for the year. Not the guy you want to foul. Oh.
There's his first miss of the game and season. He's 11 and 12 now. A chance here to tie. Nice response, came back, hit the next one. We're tied at 49.
Hurt back in the game with his 4 fouls. Matching up against King. That's been a good defensive battle there between both those guys. Down a minute and a half. Oh boy, they had Swain wide open.
O'Neal, don't want to leave him open.
He missed it.
Almost 2 open.
Wow, and then the foul. He did not need to foul there.
Reach-in foul against O'Neal. Had a nice drive, and I think he was a little surprised that there really wasn't much defending the rim, and just rolled off the layup.
And then unfortunately, just with that frustration, kind of made that frustration foul, and that really hurts you when they're in the 2-shot bonus.
Kyle Edwards, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 of 4, 64% for the season. Misses on the first. One more for the sophomore. 6 points in the ballgame.
Oh, I missed them both.
We remain tied at 49.
I think with the way these teams are playing defense, way too much time to try to go for one here. Let's see what Greenwood does, but they're trying to trap, Whiteland is. Wow, great save.
The ball was tipped.
Yeah, I thought the ball was tipped. I agree with you.
The ball was tipped by the defender
sure was tipped.
For Whiteland. They just didn't see it.
I'm surprised that ref out there didn't see it.
You got 2 other referees, and they did not see it. It appeared from our vantage point that the Whiteland defender tipped it, so it should not have been over and back.
Oh, wow. I agree.
Whiteland with the basketball. They did call over and back against Greenwood. We're under a minute to play. 50 seconds to play in the first game of the county semifinals. Gillespie kind of resets here in the half court.
On the 40 seconds, we'll see if Whiteland tries to take it down the end. I don't think they are yet. They got the ball in the hands of the guy they wanted.
Running the 3-man weave. Edwards. Should say Colcott had it knocked away.
King got his hand, kind of did that whip around play, and nobody from Greenwood was there to grab it. It went kind of harmlessly out of bounds, but good idea.
Yeah, King knocked it away. He was headed down the other end for a layup, but his defender, his teammate, not able to keep it in bounds. We're down to 31 seconds. We're tied at 49.
I'd be shocked if the ball's handed by anybody else here.
Ortman applying the pressure, forcing the official to count. And now Coach Kangany calls a timeout. With 17 seconds to play in the ball game, we're tied at 49 apiece. If there's a jump ball, it would go to Greenwood. 5 team fouls against Greenwood, so 2 shots for Whiteland. If there's a foul committed by Greenwood, only 2 team fouls against Whiteland.
Let's see what Whiteland draws up here. I think everybody knows it's probably going to go to 32 in some way, shape, or form. They might try to get it to him, just spread the floor and see if Edwards can work it in, and nothing else even get fouled. Greenwood, I'm sure they're going to try to deny Edwards the ball, see if they can do that. If they can, I think maybe Gillespie might be the next guy to try to get it, or Stubbe and try to drive. But 17 seconds, plenty of time for the Warriors to get a playoff, much less a shot off.
Stay tuned. Game 2, Greenwood Christian Academy against Center Grove. They played just one time. It was back in the 2020 Johnson County Tournament at Franklin. Young man by the name of Johnny Marlin, head coach of GCA back in the day, led the GCA squad to an upset win over the Center Grove Trojans in the county championship back in 2020. I guess it depends on your viewpoint. Some say maybe it wasn't an upset.
Yeah, they were a really good team that year.
They went 24-1.
Yeah, heck of a team. So that might not have been an upset.
So GCA Center Grove on deck, but first, 17 seconds left in this one. We're tied. Whiteland will throw it in.
There it is.
Ethan Edwards, their 6'6" senior.
Sheets is on him. Edwards going to be quicker, but Sheets has some height. They got it out of his hands, but they let him get it back. Greenwood in the zone.
They go baseline, whistle.
Oh, wow. Boy, that looked like a travel.
Blocking foul called against Greenwood. 2 shots. 4.7 seconds to play. Foul against King, his 3rd. 2 shots for Gavin Stubbe. He's 2 for 2 tonight, 9 points, 72% free throw shooter.
As is all the Whiteland players pretty much. Pretty good free throw shooter, but a lot of pressure here. Missed it.
Misses on the first. One more. Stubbe's a senior.
Yep. Greenwood timeout.
Yeah, Coach Whitty's going to call a timeout, make him think about it some more.
He's going to do that, and then it'll be interesting to see if Greenwood gets the rebound, where they make it or miss it, where they call timeout right away, or where they just play it out and go. If they're going to play out and go, he's going to set this play up right now.
30-second timeout.
I'm thinking that's what they're going to do. They're going to get it, whether he makes it or miss it. He's going to have a play set up here for somebody taking off down the right or left side to get it to him. Probably King, and see if they can find a way to get it to O'Neal maybe for the last shot. But a lot of pressure here on Stubbe. He is 2 for 3 today from the free throw line. Has 9 points on the game.
One more. Free throw.
Obviously, Greenwood, you got it to secure this rebound. Whiteland probably won't go after too hard. They don't want to make a foul here, although they can because there's only 2 team fouls. Whiteland could easily make a couple fouls. Got it.
He rolls it in. He has 10 points. They throw it ahead. That's Ortman. He banked it in. Greenwood wins it.
Wow.
He banked it in. That's Ortman. 52-50. Greenwood wins it. What a finish.
Amazing. Whiteland was trying to get the foul. They knew what they were doing. They knew they had fouls to give. He just couldn't get it quick enough. They got it to King, who got it over O'Neal, and I thought they might be able to get him. They were rushing after him, but made a quick pass to Ortman and just threw up that prayer from almost out of bounds that right side. And man, it went in off the board. What a great shot.
Greenwood celebrating a 52-50 win over Whiteland. Ortman last second banked in 3 to win it. So Greenwood advances to the county championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here at Edinburgh to play the winner between GCA and Center Grove as they get ready to take the court here for game 2. Rick, what a ball game.
It really was. What a great game by both teams. I mean, hard fought. Greenwood had that early lead. Whiteland just kept chipping away and played really, I thought they really had the momentum for the most part in the fourth quarter. And Greenwood just made an amazing shot at the end to get a win. And 2, as we said, kind of start, evenly matched teams. Boy, it played out that way. What a fantastic game.
So in that final quarter, each team with 13 points, and it's Greenwood pulling out a 2-point win, 52-50. Greenwood now 8-4 on the season. For Whiteland, they fall to 6-7. Greenwood, again, will go for its 8th county title tomorrow night, their first since 1965, as they will play the winner between GCA and Center Grove as they're about ready to take the court to begin warm-ups. Here comes Center Grove, and now here comes GCA. They are underway with their warm-ups. Scoring summary from game 1, 19-7. What a start for Greenwood in the first quarter as they led the Warriors. Second quarter, Whiteland outscored Greenwood 11-10. made the halftime score 29-18. In the third quarter, 19-10, Whiteland played well, outscoring Greenwood. Closed the gap to within 2, 39-37. Whiteland did finally take its first few leads of the game in that final quarter, but again, a 3 at the buzzer by Ortman puts Greenwood over the top, 52-50. Each team scoring 13 points in that final quarter. And Rick, you have our scores from game one.
I do. For the victorious Greenwood Woodmen, they had 6 players score tonight. They had 2 players in double figures. They were led by Isaac O'Neill with 18 points. 11 of those were in the first half. Didn't score in the second, didn't play much. Had 6 in the third, and then had 1 out of 2 free throws as Whiteland really bottled him up in that fourth quarter, but ended up with 18. 12 points for Joey Ortman. 5 in the first half, had 7 in that fourth quarter to really kind of keep Greenwood in the game, and none bigger than that monster three-pointer to win it for Greenwood. Ethan King played a nice game all the way around, had 9 points, 7 points for Asen Swain, who hit a couple really big shots at the end of the first half, had a big 3 in the fourth. 4 points for Parker Doolin and 2 points for A.J. Sheets to round out scoring for the Woodmen. For Whiteland, they had 6 players score also. They had 2 players in double figures. They had Ethan Edwards had 22 points, really came on that second half. 16 of those were in the second half and kind of dominated that fourth quarter, but not able to lead the Warriors to the win. Gavin Stubbe had 10 points, 8 points for Spencer Gillespie, 6 points for Kyle Edwards, 3 points for Joben Calcat, and 1 point for Jeremiah Hurt to round out scoring for the Warriors.
So once again, your final of game one of the county semifinals, 52-50. Greenwood gets it done over the Whiteland Warriors. And Rick, as they say, it's not over until it's over. And let me tell you, these two teams, they clawed to the very, very end, and they came to whoever had the ball last won the ball game.
That's right. I think they could, if they would have been overtime, it would have been a 2-point game either way, because those teams are so evenly matched, both playing awfully hard, and boy, just took an amazing shot by Ortman to get that win. But fantastic game, and that's what high school basketball is all about right there. That was fun.
So we're going to take a break. Come back, get ready for game 2 between Center Grove and GCA. We'll take a break. This is the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament from Edinburgh High School.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
Back here at Edinburgh High School, game 1 in the books, 52-50, Greenwood over Whiteland. Last second shot at the buzzer, a three-pointer banked in by Joey Ortman. He ends up with 12 points, and the young man with the assist on that last shot is Ethan King, and he now joins us here on the postgame show. Ethan with 9 points for the Woodmen, and more importantly, Ethan, you guys survived, and you're advancing to the county championship. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, tell us how you got this done tonight. That might have been that opening quarter. I haven't seen your season, but that might have been the best basketball you guys have played all season long. That opening quarter was special.
Yeah, we had a really good first half, but man, Coach at halftime said don't let up toward the second half, and it started to happen a little bit, started to slip away a little bit.
They got a few key shots. I mean, I think we got hosed on some calls, but, I mean, hey, we came on top. That's all that matters.
Sometimes you get some calls, sometimes you don't. That's all part of the game. But what you guys kept doing, you kept battling. You just never relented. And obviously tonight it's whoever had the ball last one. And about that last play. You get the ball at midcourt, and you find your fellow senior Joey Ortman, and he drills a logo three.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Obviously, we wanted him to miss the free throw, but, I mean, hey, it made it more interesting. Our coach said just push it down as fast as you can. We were supposed to do like the Villanova play where I hit the guy that takes it out and throw it back behind me, but, hey, Joey was open. Great shooter, knew he'd knock it down. I mean, wow, I really have no words right now. Still in shock.
How about Isaac O'Neal tonight? He got you guys off to a great start. 11 points in the first half. We had him with 17 points. Boy, he can really shoot it.
Phenomenal players. Been doing that all year. Big key to us. Shot lights out, did it all, drove to the basket. Great player, played a great game tonight. Big key in the success.
You guys had to exert a lot of energy tonight, but now you got to go rest, get a chance maybe to watch Game 2, GCA and Center Grove. You played Center Grove, you played GCA. You beat them both earlier in the season, so now you got to come back tomorrow night. Just your thoughts about coming back tomorrow night. I mean, I can't even believe we're playing on a Saturday, to be quite honest with you. Our coaches have been, I don't think we haven't won the county in 1965, haven't been here since the county reopened in 2005 or 2006, and haven't even made it to Saturday. So just to make it to Saturday is awesome. Wake up, go watch JV County Tournament tomorrow, knowing we have a game that night. It's special, honestly, it really is. Can't wait. Talk about playing in this Edinburgh gymnasium. It seems like you guys kind of like it here. I love it here, yeah. Played at Edinburgh last year, actually. Great environment, great core. I love it. Ethan, great game tonight. Great game for your teammates. All the best tomorrow night. It's either going to be Greenwood Center Grove or Greenwood GCA. All the best. Yep, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ethan King joined us here on the Postgame show. Appreciate his time, his team getting the win 52-50 over the Whiteland Warriors and now advancing to the county championship game tomorrow night. Again, they'll play the winner between GCA and Center Grove. They are warming up here as they get ready for Game 2. What we'll do, we'll take another break. Be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll get you ready for Game 2. What a night. Great crowd here at Edinburgh. Nothing like the Final Four in the Johnson County Tournament. Our coverage continues after this timeout.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman Brothers with $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system and no interest financing up to 36 months. You can even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems and save even more with a membership. Just ask about the Peterman Protection Club. If you're ready to save big in 2025, just visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule.
Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
It may be intense, it may be emotional, but it's only a game.
The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you of these sportsmanship tips.
When an official makes a call, accept it.
When a member of the opposing team makes a great play, applaud it.
When an opponent extends a hand after the game, shake it.
Play it cool, practice sportsmanship. Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Getting beautiful windows with Pella is easy.
Which is huge when you're putting together your dream house. We basically obsess over every detail.
Fortunately, so did our dedicated Pella advisor. He made the whole process smooth.
And we were confident because Pella offers the Pella Care Guarantee, which covers the product and installation. They perform over 7,000 quality checks in a typical hour.
They really take pride in what they do.
Like us.
Yeah, just look at all these pillows.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
It's official. Ray Skillman is the #1 Buick and GMC dealer in the state of Indiana for 2024.
And we couldn't have done it without you.
So thank you.
We've added customer appreciation cash to already discounted Buick and GMC models. Now you can save up to $5,000 on a new Buick Encore GX or up to $10,000 on a new GMC Sierra. Thank you for making us
#1.
2 great locations or RaySkillmanCars.com.
Welcome back to Edinburgh High School, side of the 2025 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals tonight and championship game tomorrow night. Game 1, Greenwood over Whiteland 52-50. The Woodmen punching their ticket to the championship game tomorrow night. Game 2, Greenwood Christian Academy against the Center Grove Trojans. Kevin Conrad along with Rick Sauter. We welcome everyone to our coverage of the Johnson County Tournament. And Rick, game 1 was fantastic, and now we get ready for game 2. GCA, Greenwood, it's the 1A school in GCA against the big school, the 4A school in Center Grove.
Yeah, and I'm so glad we did that first game, Kevin. We were wondering we were going to do it, decided, yep, let's go ahead and do it, and what a treat that was. Great game, great atmosphere, and packed crowd. And this should be an interesting game, too. 2 teams that don't play each other very often, as you mentioned, just one time in their history they played. And you're right about Goliath, David versus Goliath here, and that GCA, small school, private school, Center Grove, the monster of Johnson County here now that wins a lot of stuff. And so we'll see how things work. Neither team probably could say is their best team that they've had in the last several years, but both teams young, still trying to find their way, but we're getting towards the season now where you start thinking about sectionals. So I know both teams want to win this game, and then you got Greenwood waiting in the wings here for either one of them, and I'm sure Center Grove would love to get back a chance to get at Greenwood again, who beat them the first game of the year at Center Grove. So should be a fun one.
I would say, Rick, we talked about it that during that first game, pretty wide open. We felt like Whiteland could win it.
Yep.
Greenwood could win it. Franklin during the week lost, but they were also probably worthy to win this tournament. Of course, Center Grove, the defending champs, and then you got GCA, the 1A school. So you just can't rule anybody out this year. There's no one real dominant team at the moment.
That's right. No one dominant team. No team that has 3 or 4 players that just kind of take over a game. And although this year compared to maybe some GCA might not be quite as strong as they have been in some, you never know. They still got to play this game, and Trojans, had played good at times, have played maybe not so good at times, and so I think a key for GCA here is to be able to stay in this game early, get some confidence, some momentum, and not let Trojans, who are obviously got more depth and maybe a little bit bigger and stronger, to pull away early. That would spell doom, I think, for GCA.
And talking with Coach Hahn, looking at the scouting report, he talked about that. Real important, he said, is get off to a great start.
Yeah.
You're right. Try not to allow GCA, the smaller school, have that false hope, if you will. Get off to a good start and really bang the boards. Get out and push the ball as well.
Yeah, I agree. They don't have to shoot great, but they need to rebound well, not let GCA get momentum as far as offensive rebounds, not turn over the ball. Because anybody that's still here from Greenwood, they're going to be rooting for GCA. So whether they want to beat Center Grove again or not, there's no doubt that everybody left in the stadium that's not a Center Grove fan is rooting for GCA here. So you don't want to let them get momentum. This is kind of this atmosphere we mentioned. It's kind of that bowl shape where it gets loud quickly. And for a team like Center Grove that is still very young, we mentioned, we're halfway through the season, so you're kind of growing older now as you play. But in an atmosphere like this, and you get that crowd against you, almost an away crowd, that can get tough. So I think Coach Hahn, big momentum. This first quarter will kind of tell a tale, I think, of what kind of game this is going to be like.
That's a really good point because you're right. Some of the Whiteland fans, Greenwood fans, maybe that stick around to watch this second game, they're going to be rooting for the underdog in GCA. So that does make it even more difficult for Coach Hahn and this very young Center Grove boys basketball team. Again, graduated a lot of seniors from a great team last year. So This is, of course, this is Center Grove's first game in the county. Center Grove got the first round bye. It's a blind draw. They get a first round bye. So they didn't play on Tuesday.
Right.
GCA played on Tuesday, got a nice win against Edinburgh. So sometimes having that first game under your belt is an advantage.
Yeah, it gives you a little momentum there. Now, the positive for Center Grove is they did play last weekend, and we saw a great game where they hit a buzzer beater themselves to beat Southport. So they've got good thoughts for mind as far as momentum and how they're playing, and I think they're taking this as this is part of the second half of the season that we're kicking off. We're going to keep winning. We're going to build to that sectional, and they just beat maybe the favorite in the sectional, Southport, last week. So good confidence, Center Grove. We'll see if they take it into the night and do what they should do and win this ball game.
Center Grove at 6-5. They're 2-1 on the home court, 4-3 on the road, 0-1 neutral court. Coach Hahn now in his 11th year as head coach of the Trojans. Coach Hahn has won 60 county championships. He's tied for first with Coach Cliff Hawkins. They each have 6. If Coach Hahn can win this year, he'll become the all-time leader in county championships in the entire Johnson County.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Coach Hahn's he's had a great record and everything, but Trojans have really played well and kind of dominated this county for most of the part these last several years. So chance again to win this year if they can get by this game here tonight, but got to take care of business today.
Center Grove again, 24 county titles in school history. They are the defending champs. For the GCA Cougars, 5-8 on the season, 2-6 on the road, 1-2 at home, 2-0 on a neutral court. They play in the Pioneer Conference. They're 1-1 in conference play. Second place in the South Division. Head coach, no stranger to the Center Grove fans, Jackson Williams, a 2016 Center Grove High School graduate, also played basketball for Coach Hahn. He's now in his 4th year as head coach for GCA, 59 wins, 33 losses. He was sectional champs last year and regional champs for the first time at GCA last year. They were 18-8 last season.
Yeah, impressive season last season. Coach Jackson's done a great job with this team. He's still a young guy. He graduated with our sons, and he's just done a fantastic job. You don't want to play him on the golf course either. He played at Franklin, was a really good golfer. And there's a lot of Center Grove flavor here. His dad, Jim, who was a longtime Center Grove Middle School 8th grade coach, his assistant. Tom Miner, whose son played Center Grove, and so forth, assistant. So they know Center Grove really well, and I'm sure their number one thing in the world would be love to beat them tonight. So we'll see how it happens. But yeah, Coach Jackson Williams, he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Both teams have concluded their pregame warm-ups. We're just moments away before we get to the announcement of our starters in tonight's second game. Again, Greenwood 52-50 over Whiteland in game 1. So Greenwood in the championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock to play the winner between GCA and Center Grove.
And if we're not giving you a lot of stats on GCA, we'll try the best we can. But we don't have any stats on GCA. And we were talking to Tom Miner beforehand. They don't like to give those out. They want to keep them in-house for scouting reports. So we'll do the best we can, but playing a little bit on the fly on the GCA about what they have.
Let's now join our PA announcer for the introduction of tonight's starters for Game 2. for the second game of our semifinal. GCA in the navy blue uniform, Center Grove in the white uniform. Center Grove, your home team here in game 2. Thompson will tip for the Trojans against Eli Jackson for GCA. Here we go. Thompson wins the tip. Clinton South will bring it up for the Trojans, and now to Gabe Baxter across the timeline. GCA, a great student section already chanting defense.
They do. They have a big crowd here right next to us, too. So you hit a bucket, you're going to hear it.
Trying to throw it to Baxter underneath. Baxter couldn't handle the pass. Turnover by the Trojans.
Good idea by Thompson there. Just threw it a little bit too hard and just went right through Baxter's hands out of bounds.
Will Jackson, number 12, he's a junior. Gives it off to 21, Noah Reed. He's a senior guard. Center Grove man-to-man defense. 14, Evan McIntyre. He's a wingman, senior. He's running the baseline.
I think Reed, McIntyre are typically their 2 top scorers, so you'll see the ball in their hands a lot. Good
so far for defense. The GCA, just kind of back and forth, just kind of filling out the Center Grove defense. Taking their time. Not in any hurry. Now the Center Grove student section making some noise.
GCA looks like they're going to be pretty deliberate here tonight. Make sure they get a good shot. Trojans good defense.
Coach Hahn said you got to be willing to play 2 minutes of defense at a time. Got to be patient here defensively. Cougars taking their time.
Cougars not running a ton of offense. They're kind of doing a 2-man game, and if that's not there to bring it back out, but good shot there.
Noah Reed scores. GCA takes an early 2-0 lead.
Nice strong move by Reed. He got inside, kind of bumped the guy, did a little bit turnaround, fall away, and knocked it in.
Baxter for 3, rimmed it. Follow-up by Thompson, doesn't go. Good passer, tried to battle for the rebound, but it's pulled down by Eli Jackson, senior for GCA. Jackson to Reed. High ball screen. They rotate it to the left wing to McIntyre. Simmons in the corner. Simmons is a sophomore. 3-point attempt is down and out for Noah Reed. Good look.
Yeah, it sure was a good look. That looked like it was going in. Nice try by Laney.
Laney, reverse layup, short. Couldn't quite finish. Here comes Reed, spin move. Lost it out of bounds. It's off Center Grove.
You can tell Greenwood Christian's really looking to get that ball in Reed's hands. He's going to be their main guy that has it, and probably the main guy that's going to shoot it. There it is.
Pops it out on top. They rotate it. They go back to Simmons. And once again, they go right back to Noah Reed. He's their playmaker. Left-handed 3, doesn't go for McIntyre. Out of bounds, it'll be Trojan ball.
McIntyre had an open look for a second, but Trojans closed really quickly and looked like he kind of had to shoot that a little quicker than he wanted to. And Trojans able to get it back.
Center Grove trying to get on the scoreboard, down 2-0. Just under 5 minutes to play first quarter. Inside to Thompson. He's double teamed. Looking for Baxter. Baxter can't quite come up with it cleanly, and that's off Baxter out of bounds.
Good hustle and defense by Greenwood Christian so far. They've out-hustling the Trojans early in this ballgame.
Center Grove really not a strong offensive possession.
Not at all. They
haven't
haven't
had one
point
yet.
Yeah.
Not a clean look. I don't know if they've taken a shot yet. Eli Jackson rotates it. McIntyre cutting to the basket. McIntyre a little give and go, and there's a whistle. Ball out of bounds. They're saying it's off CG. Yeah, it'll be GCA ball.
Yeah, Braden Goodpasser kind of looked a little incredulous there. He thought that was off GCA, but they said he touched it. Cougars going to get it back.
McIntyre in the lane. Here comes Noah Reed, and it rolls off for Noah Reed, and good passer with the rebound. He is fouled by Eli Jackson, number 1 on Eli Jackson.
Boy, nice straw move by Reed. He had 3 guys around him. Was able to get it off with the left hand and almost bounce it in. That would have been a heck of a play. Caden Jones coming to the game for the Cougars, senior.
Ailey Cisse, guard, 13, senior for GCA in the ball game for Coach Jackson Williams. Center Grove still trying to score its first basket. South on the baseline, working against Cisse, and Cisse collects the foul.
My fault. That was Cisse in. Jones is Center Grove. I'm looking at the wrong scorecard. There's Jones coming in, just as I said it. Just a minute early. Still 2-0. This certainly isn't the start that Coach Hahn wanted 4 minutes in this, halfway through this first quarter.
Ethan Kachati in for the Trojans. Clint South having a heck of a season for the Trojans, only a sophomore. Averaging 12 points a ball game. There's South, high right side, working against Cisse. Spin move. Goes back to Kachati for a 3. Got it. Kachati can really shoot that 3.
Yeah, he's been strong for the three-point line this year. That was a good look for him and knocked it in.
Rick, he shoots 52% beyond the arc.
Pretty amazing shooting.
Cisse fakes on the 3. Center Grove with its first basket and first lead. GCA, again, very deliberate with the offense. Cisse. They want to keep this a half-court type ball game where Coach Hahn wants to push.
Yeah, they'd love to see this game in the 40s, for sure.
Long 3, got it. Noah Reed, 5 points.
Trojans got to find a way to not let him get the ball as best they can. GCA hasn't really shown anybody else to score, but he's been tough.
Caden Jones, nice response with a 3.
Picked up just where he left off against Southport, hitting the game winner.
Hit that logo 3 against Southport in the West Gym last Saturday.
Good looking shot right there to start off his day.
Trojans back in front, 6-5. Good defense by Kachati. McIntyre leans in, double pumps, rolled it off with the rebound. Good pass to Kachati to South, deep 3. Rebound Noah Reed.
Well, we had a good angle for that. That was right on line, just a little too hard.
McIntyre, bounce pass. Simmons. Right back to Will Jackson. Back to Reed. Reed's got all 5 points for the Cougars. Fall away jump shot. Rebound GCA. Simmons with the board and the three-pointer good by McIntyre.
Not a good block out there by the Trojans. Gave him a second chance, and McIntyre made him pay.
8-6, Center Grove trails by 2. A quick shot by Center Grove. 1 minute left in this opening quarter, and Coach Jackson, Jackson Williams that is calling for one shot, calling for one shot of the quarter.
See, a lot of minute to hold it. That's a long time, but smart move there. Wanting to keep it low scoring. Coach Hahn's got to be a little disappointed. Trojans are selling for outside shots. They definitely have a size advantage inside. They should be going inside a lot more. Good ball movement by the Cougars.
4 corners with 1 man in the middle. Working for the final shot of the quarter. We're down to 30 seconds opening quarter. GCA 8, Center Grove 6. Winner gets Greenwood tomorrow night in the championship. Three-pointer on the step back. It doesn't go from McIntyre. South with the rebound. 18 seconds to play. Quarter number 1 here at Edinburgh. Game 2 of the county semifinals. Laney, high right side. It's a good passer. South with 3 seconds. 2 down the lane. Runner doesn't go, and GCA has the lead after the first quarter. 8-6, Cougars. Still plenty of basketball to be played. We'll take a break. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball presented by IU Health.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
Great start for the Cougars. They lead Center Grove 8-6 after one quarter. Noah Reed, 5 points, leading the way for the Cougars. McIntyre had a 3 for 3 points. And for Center Grove, Caden Jones off the bench, a three-pointer for 3 points. And Ethan Kachadi also off the bench with 3 points. So I guess the bench scoring for Center Grove at 6.
Interesting, between both teams, you just have 1 2-point bucket in that first quarter.
GCA beat Edinburgh earlier in the week, Tuesday, in the opening round of the Johnson County Tournament. Again, Center Grove received the first round bye. Turnover by the Cougars.
Ooh, boy.
Jude Owen almost turned it over, just checked in. Thompson. Offensive foul called against Kellen Thompson.
Pretty good defense there by Graham Christian. They knew he was going left, and they just kind of got in front of him. Thompson just barreled over him. Pretty easy call by the refs there. Trojans playing man-to-man.
Ben Comerford, he's a senior, number 11, checking in during that quarter break. Cisse now back out on top to Noah Reed. Comerford for a 3. Boom! 3 3-pointers for GCA. 11-6. GCA. Owen in the post with the right hand, scores. Jude Owen off the bench, his first 2. So Center Grove all 8 points off the bench.
Yeah, it has been. And Trojans need to do more of that. Get it inside to Owen, Thompson, good passer, and let them work inside bigger and stronger.
Comerford commits the foul on Thompson. Rick, the last time we were down here for the county tournament, I think it was when Trace Jackson Davis was a senior, went double overtime against Greenwood in the Final Four. Center Grove pulled it out.
Yeah, that was a wild game. Center Grove did not play very well that game, but great game. Greenwood, I remember slowing that ball game down, and great game plan by the Woodmen. Trojans able to pull it out.
Owen, he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Owen's got some great moves with his back to the basket, some really good post moves.
He does, and he's just really big and strong, too. I mean, he's a thick kid. It's really, really tough for the Cougars to put a man on him because he's just so strong he's going to back him down.
Foul against Simmons. A couple of free throws here for Owen. His first miss out of the season. He's now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. One more. Misses on the next as well. In the backcourt, foul called against Gabe Baxter, his first. Center Grove full court pressure, man to man.
I like this for the Trojans. I think they need to speed this team up a little bit and get this game a little more chaotic and maybe get a fast break going. And you could do that potentially with the press. There it worked.
Ball out of bounds. They're going to say it's off the trigger man. That's Evan McIntyre that threw it in. It's off McIntyre per the official. It's Center Grove ball, and right to your point, Rick, they do force the turnover.
Yep, that's exactly what Trojans need. Speed them up, make them work to get it all the way down the court.
Stark in the ball game for the Trojans, number 5. South, bounce pass to Thompson. Thompson down the lane a little bit too hard. Just didn't quite get the angle off the backboard.
Yeah, good move inside. You're right. He just didn't quite get the angle right.
Center Grove's got the size and the strength advantage, so they're trying to get the ball inside. They're trying to attack the basket. Noah Reed lost it out of bounds. Reed felt like it was off Center Grove, but the official says it's Trojan basketball, and we see Goodpaster back in for CG. But first, we're going to have a 30-second timeout called by Coach Zach Hahn of Center Grove. 11-8, GCA with a lot of fire here early. Good crowd supporting them. They got the early lead on Center Grove.
Well, this is what we kind of mentioned before the game, that the longer they stay in, the louder that crowd's going to be and more belief is going to come to them. You can see they're all fired up in the crowd and on the sideline. So still lots of time, and Trojans only down 3, but I'm sure they'd rather see this probably about a 16-8 lead themselves. And 11-8, Trojans got to get some buckets.
Once again, for each made three-pointer tonight by the Center Grove Trojans, Bischoff Wealth Management will donate $3 to the Center Grove High School Athletic Department, and for each assist tonight the Trojans have, Hobbig Injury Law will donate $3 to the Center Grove High School Athletic Department. I have Center Grove so far 2 3-pointers. Kachani and Jones each with a 3.
Judo and a bucket also for the second quarter.
Thompson terminates the dribble. South working against Cisse.
Cisse really botting him up nicely. South's their leading scorer. He hadn't taken a shot yet.
Thompson. Looking inside, the Goodpaster. He was open, just a little bit off target with the pass. Good idea, though.
It was the right idea. Maybe he could have stopped, could have stepped and faced up the basket. Goodpaster had that his inside guy pinned, could have gotten to him easily. Made a tougher pass and wasn't able to get it to him.
Center Grove continuing to play that full court man-to-man pressure. Comerford across midcourt. Hands it off to Cisse. McIntyre to Jackson. Under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Center Grove led a couple of times in the first quarter, but not here in the second quarter as of yet. And now a blocking foul called against the Trojans. Goodpaster called for his first foul.
Yeah, really nobody at all in foul trouble because the Cougars been pretty deliberate. Just 5 fouls total on both teams. Nobody more than 1.
Reed across midcourt. Now Center Grove kind of doing the run and jump with a double team.
I like it. Try to get chaos going here.
Nice back cut and scoring is Comerford. He's got 5.
Yeah, good cut and good pass by Greenwood Christian, but I think that's what the Trojans need to do. They can't let him just sit out there and dribble it.
Goodpaster looking opposite. Laney. Stark sets the feet, fires the 3, it's short. Stark, a really good three-point shooter at 59%.
Yeah, we saw him 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 last week against Southport. He can really shoot it.
Cisse with 3:40 to play, first half. Oh, lost it. That's Eli Jackson. Took his eyes off the ball, lost it. See if we can get Clint South going. In the lane, high arching shot, got the roll. First basket for Clint South.
Good to see. We're going to need him to get going a little bit. Cisse's done a great job on him so far in defensive end.
Cisse doing a really good job with the body.
Good steal.
Baxter with the steal. And the breakaway layup.
Ooh,
he is
man.
fouled. He'll get 2 free throws.
Wow, he went down hard.
He sure did. Baxter appears to be okay. He'll get 2 free throws.
They got McIntyre there. That's his first.
Each team with 3 team fouls. Against Baxter at the line shooting 2 in the act of shooting. Baxter on the season, 6 points per game, 70% from the free throw line. Leads the team in steals with 19 and 39 assists. That's also tops for the Trojans. One more for the junior. Misses on both free throws. 13-10 GCA by 3, and Laney too much hand check there on the guard Reed in the backcourt. He commits the foul.
It's kind of one of these nights so far for Center Grove through the second quarter. Just a little out of sync. Not hitting the shots that they normally hit. Missed a few free throws and not really getting a lot going on the offensive end yet. Good steal though.
Great job by Laney to get on the loose ball. Comerford lost it, and then Comerford is called for the foul. He was trying to jump back in to get that jump ball,
right.
But he kind of went across Laney's body and commits the foul.
Yeah, a lot of times when you dive real hard there and you go across somebody, even if you don't knock them flat, they're going to call that.
Kachani returns for Center Grove. Will Jackson back in for GCA.
The Trojans find a way to maybe get this into Goodpaster. He's got a big size advantage.
South to the corner, blocking foul. Baxter hits the 3, but it won't count. Blocking foul against GCA.
They got Noah Reed there. Yep, that's his first.
Trying to take the charge on Clint South.
That's now 5 on the team. I think they should be shooting here.
Yep. South should be at the line to shoot 2. You're right. Good call, Rick.
Yep, referee saw it just before they were going to send it in. You're not allowed to make this sub until after the first free throw either. That's going to be Finn. Is it Satre or Sater? Did we decide?
Satry.
Okay.
Thank you, Coach Miner, assistant coach for GCA with that pronunciation. And now we'll see Satry in for GCA. South misses on the free throw. He's averaging 12 points a ball game, 4 rebounds, 69% from the free throw line, 46% on threes.
Coach is 0 for 5. Now 1 for 6 from the free throw line so far. Need to pick that up too.
Center Grove within 2. 2:40 to play, second quarter. Reed, a little stop and go. Gives it up to Jackson, right back to Reed. He's double teamed. Jackson. McIntyre right back to Reed. Laney with the defense on Reed, and he's out of bounds. They made the pass to the wing, and either the ball went out of bounds or the foot was out of bounds. Bottom line, it's a turnover.
Yeah, so as Jackson Williams is telling Reed, you got to use 2 hands to make that pass. That one-handed pass isn't as sharp. That's what happened. Got away from him a little bit, and that ball hit the out-of-bounds line. 2-3 zone looks like here. Nope, they're going back to man-to-man.
I think it's a zone.
2-3 zone. Yeah, you're right.
I think it's a zone.
Yeah, it is zone.
There's your zone buster. Clint South, his first 3. He's got 6.
Yeah, I think Trojans are happy that they did that.
Trojans' first lead here in the second quarter. Their last lead was in the first quarter at 6-5. Whistle, we have a foul, couple of shots
good pass
for GCA. That's McIntyre shooting the free throws.
Good pass for second. Yeah, McIntyre's going to have 2.
McIntyre, 3 points in the ball game. hit a three-pointer in the first quarter. First trip to the free throw line. First free throws for GCA tonight. Misses on the first. One more. Thompson along with Stark back in for the Trojans. Good passer to the bench with 2 fouls. Hits on the next. 4 points for Evan McIntyre. And we're tied at 14. 1:45 to play in this opening half. Baxter rotates it. Cacciati for 3. Missed everything. Weak side rebound, Will Simmons, and traveling called against the Cougars. They're going to put that one on Noah Reed on the takeoff. Baxter will throw it in.
I see the Trojan. Thompson back in here. See if they can work it into him to get something inside.
GCA back to the man. Foul away. Shot is short by South.
Awful tough shot there to take.
Coach Williamson not saying that zone long, did he?
No, he sure didn't.
Back to the man.
Possession.
Obviously, the Cougars, they want to control the tempo. Timeout for Coach Williams. He's asking for it. 30-second timeout. His player was hung up on that far side of the court. Almost a 5-second count. Near turnover.
The ref was kind of down, a little bit further down, and couldn't hear what Coach Williams was yelling as loud as he could. Timeout. And finally got the attention.
30-second timeout. We're tied at 14. 1:13 on the clock. We're in the second quarter.
Well, Kevin, whether it's tied or not, if you told anybody from Greenwood Christian that they would have, Center Grove would have 14 points with 1:13 to go, they'd be thrilled right now in the first half.
Coach John livid with his team. He's lighting them up in this 30-second timeout.
He should. They have not played well at all. Lots of turnovers, making some tough shots versus kind of moving around a little bit and taking their time to get it inside. They've got a huge size advantage and strength advantage underneath, and have not taken advantage of that at all. If you look at the big guy, Jude Owen has a bucket, is really the only guy that plays underneath that's scored tonight for the Trojans. It'll be interesting to see whether GCA decides to hold this for one or not.
They throw it into the backcourt to Satry. Now to Noah.
What they're going to do, they're going to go to 4 corners.
Try to work it for a high percentage shot or the final shot of the first half. Game tied at 14. Quickly, they move the ball out of the corner, back out on top. Comerford. Satry to Comerford.
Good chance
that was
there.
Reed actually that got double teamed. Not a good spot.
Yeah.
Near that 10-second line and the sideline. Down to 30 seconds. Back to Reed.
Good job moving the ball around here by GCA, though. Now they're truly going to go for one with 20 seconds to go.
15 on the clock.
That's the guy they want to have the ball.
Down to 8 seconds. Now back to Reed. He gets a high screen. Flips it to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Reed for the three-pointer. He's off the mark, and that takes us to halftime. GCA has Center Grove tied here at halftime. Johnson County Tournament semifinal game number 2. Greenwood won the first game, 52-50 over Whiteland. Greenwood's in the championship tomorrow night to play the winner of GCA and Center Grove tomorrow night. We'll take a break. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball presented by IU Health.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman Brothers with $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system and no interest financing up to 36 months. You can even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems and save even more with a membership. Just ask about the Peterman Protection Club. If you're ready to save big in 2025, just visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule.
Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
It may be intense, it may be emotional, but it's only a game.
The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you of these sportsmanship tips.
When an official makes a call, accept it.
When a member of the opposing team makes a great play, applaud it.
When an opponent extends a hand after the game, shake it.
Play it cool, practice sportsmanship. Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Getting beautiful windows with Pella is easy.
Which is huge when you're putting together your dream house. We basically obsess over every detail.
Fortunately, so did our dedicated Pella advisor. He made the whole process smooth.
And we were confident because Pella offers the Pella Care Guarantee, which covers the product and installation. They perform over 7,000 quality checks in a typical hour.
They really take pride in what they do.
Like us.
Yeah, just look at all these pillows.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
It's official. Ray Skillman is the #1 Buick and GMC dealer in the state of Indiana for 2024.
And we couldn't have done it without you.
So thank you.
We've added customer appreciation cash to already discounted Buick and GMC models. Now you can save up to $5,000 on a new Buick Encore GX or up to $10,000 on a new GMC Sierra. Thank you for making us
#1.
2 great locations or RaySkillmanCars.com.
Welcome back inside the Edinburgh Gymnasium, host of the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament Final Four and Championship game tomorrow night. Game 1 tonight, Greenwood on a last-second three-pointer at the buzzer, beating the Whiteland Warriors 52-50. So Greenwood is in the county championship tomorrow night to play the winner between GCA and Center Grove, and we're tied at 14 apiece between CG and GCA. And Rick, credit the Cougars. Coach Jackson Williams has his team well prepared. They're well coached, and they're playing that very deliberate offense, very controlled style of basketball, and Center Grove's trying to get them a little more up-tempo with the full-court pressure, and so far the Cougars have handled the defensive pressure from Center Grove.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, they played exactly their game plan. I mean, I'm sure if they'd said 14 and a half, they'd be thrilled. They don't care if they get a lot of points as long as it's tied. You knew they're going to play deliberate. That's exactly what Coach Jackson would want to do against a team that is athletically not as big and strong as the Trojans, but they've done exactly what you need to do. They've hit some big shots. They played really well in defensive end. They haven't let Center Grove get really any offensive rebounds at all, which that's one thing I thought Center Grove might have a big advantage of. And it's just a well-played game. And on the other side of the coin, I mean, you look at Trojans, and I'm sure there's some stuff getting yelled at here in the halftime situation, but rightly so. They're 1 for 6 from the free throw line. I'd say 14 points. They maybe don't have that many turnovers, but they've probably got 6 or 7 turnovers at least in that first half. And the good thing is it's just halftime, and both teams are playing hard, and so you can't be critical of kids at the high school level how they're playing, really, because you have up and down games. But this should be a game Trojans win, and we'll see what happens this second half. But so far, good game by Cougars.
So minimal scoring in the first half. GCA led 8-6 after the first quarter. We're tied at 14 here at halftime. So Center Grove outscoring the Cougars 8-6 in that second quarter. And Rick, you have our halftime scores.
I do. For the Trojans, they were led by Clinton South. He had 6 points, all of those in the second quarter. He didn't, I don't think, took a shot in that first quarter, as Cisse for the Cougars did a really good job defensively on him, but made a couple tough shots, did get a 3, and he led the Trojans with 6. 3 points for Evan Kachotti. He had that in that first quarter, right when he came in. He had an early 3, and for his 3 points. 3 points for Caden Jones. He also, right when he came in, had an open three-pointer they nailed. And then 2 points for Jude Owen, another time when he just got in the game early in that second quarter and hit his first bucket. So that rounds out the scoring for the Trojans. For Greenwood Christians, they had 5 points from Ben Comerford, who came off the bench, really didn't play much that first quarter. Came in late and then had 5 points, a three-pointer and a bucket here in the second. Did a nice job coming in for them. 5 points for Noah Reed. Really got all that in that first quarter. He kind of got them in a good start for the Cougars. And then Evan McIntyre had a three-pointer and a free throw to have 4 points to round out scoring for the Cougars in that first half.
Center Grove basketball presented this year by IU Health, Pella Windows and Doors, Kopetsky Auto Wash, Blake Hornsby, True Point Financial Advisors, the Mark Linder team of Century 21 Sheets, Ray Skillman Automotive Group, Peterman Brothers, Hobby Injury Law, and Bischoff Wealth Management. Both teams on the court, warming up, getting ready for the second half. Rick, adjustments that you make here for the second half, starting with Center Grove.
Well, I think Trojans are really going to look to pound that ball inside. They, as we mentioned, ad nauseum, but they've got the big size advantage. They've got a strength advantage. They've got to get that ball in. Even if they don't have a shot, that's going to open up guys from the outside to kind of spread the floor a little bit and get those threes. So I think that's a key. I think they got to try to, and they started to do that. And really, Greenwood Christian did a pretty good job handling it. But speed them up. The press, where they try to do a half-court trap, something to get things going on their end to kind of really get that game going faster and get that momentum. Big crowd here for the Trojans and Greenwood Christian. Trojans crowd has been kind of quiet because there just hadn't been a lot to cheer about. Let's see if they can get a good start early. I think the big key here for Center Grove to get out an early start and get that momentum going forward.
And I would assume for GCA, pretty much play that controlled style and just keep the turnovers to a minimum.
I agree. I think they're doing exactly what they want to do. They're gonna take their time on offense. They're gonna try to get good shots for them. Keep doing what they're doing. They're rebounding the ball well. They are keeping turnovers relatively good to the minimum. They're not fouling. So I think for them, they just need to make some shots, but they're thrilled to be where they are at right now.
Center Grove breaks huddle, and now GCA about ready to break huddle. We're about ready to get this second half underway.
Winner going to play Greenwood. After that first half, Greenwood's licking their chops, I think.
Baxter will bring it up for the Trojans. We're tied at 14 to begin the second half. Laney on the wing. Lobbing it inside to Thompson. He's fouled.
I like it. I like it already. Exactly what we told them they need to do. Get it inside, make them foul, or force them to double team.
Second foul on Will Simmons, the sophomore. Yeah, they're trying to establish Thompson inside. Inside, outside. There's South missing on the 3. Weak side rebound. GCA on the floor. Baxter goes after it. That was Noah Reed that comes up with it. Comerford across midcourt. Good hustle by both teams, especially Noah Reed.
Yeah, great hustle. And then good game plan by Coach Hahn to start out. They're getting inside. They had a good 3 by South. He just missed it, but that's okay.
Comerford on the baseline. Simmons out on top, left-handed 3. Doesn't go for Evan McIntyre, but the Cougars get the offensive rebound, and Comerford scores 7 points. GCA back in front, 16-14.
Comerford's just been a really light on fire here for Greenwood Christian off the bench. He's now their leading scorer.
1 minute into the third quarter. Good passer posting. They recognizing, and now back to Baxter, and inside Thompson scores. Kellen Thompson's first 2.
Good patience by the Trojans there. Baxter didn't force that 12-footer. He saw Thompson open underneath and got it to him for the layup.
Trying to go inside. If you don't have it inside, then you go outside for that 3. That's the adjustment we're seeing here early for the Center Grove Trojans. Inside, outside on offense, and now a reach-in foul against the Trojans.
Boy, not a good foul by a good passer. That's his 3rd. Trojans not going to sub.
Yeah, Coach at the moment leaving good passer in there. Reed will throw it in. Throws it into the backcourt. Simmons tracks it down. And Reed comes and gets the basketball. And now a double team on Reed. Yeah. Good job by Reed. Boy, he's got some great athletic skills. Got around both defenders. Inside, high off the glass, and scoring is Will Simmons. His first 2.
Tough shot by Simmons. Thompson was coming at him, and Simmons did a nice job to kind of shoot it almost kind of over his head, half hook shot. And nice soft shot off the glass.
Inside, good passer. He's fouled on the way up. He'll get 2 free throws. Again, they are making a point not to take a perimeter shot until they at least take the ball inside first. Trying to attack the basket. Center Grove again with the height advantage.
I like it. We haven't seen a lot of subs here by Greenwood Christian either, so not many fouls that first half, but they can get some guys in foul trouble. They don't have a lot of depth.
Eli Jackson, 2 fouls. Good passer, misses on the first free throw. 71% from the free throw line. Averaging nearly 7 points a ball game. He does hit on the next. That is his first point tonight.
Trojans coming up for the press. Looks like they're in a 1-2-2 trap.
Cougars handle it. Simmons in the corner. McIntyre. They go back to Simmons. Backdoor cut. Foul on the play. 2 shots for the Cougars.
That's 4 on good passer.
Good passer, you're right. Just picked up his 4th foul. Simmons at the line to shoot a couple of free throws. 2 points in the ball game. Hits on the first.
A big size difference change here. Good passer at 6'5", going out. Kachati at maybe 5'9". They might have it listed 5'10", coming in.
Gets the roll. Simmons with 4. GCA by 3.
GCA in a 3-2 press. Or 3-2 zone defense right now, I'm sorry.
I believe this does match their largest lead. Actually, they were up 13-8 at one point. 5 points, their biggest lead. Center Grove misses.
A nice pass by Laney inside. Thompson just missed it.
Reed inside. Comerford missed the shot. Battle for the rebound. Off Center Grove. Thompson and Reed battling. They're going to say it went off the Trojans. Comerford high off the glass scores. Ben Comerford, 9 points.
Well, that was a tough shot. He was going full speed to get it, pitched the pass, and then right away went up and somehow got it soft enough off that backboard.
Looks like Cougars playing the zone defense.
Yep, zone defense. They were there last possession too, and it worked out for them.
Kachani from downtown, long with the 3. Comerford into the front court, missed it. Reed with the follow-up, reverse, doesn't go. Looks like Thompson got a piece of it. GCA matching its largest lead of 5. Laney for 3.
Well, I'm not sure Coach likes that. Right away, 3 seconds off the clock when you come down and take a 3. Tough shot.
Cougars slow it up.
Yeah, Cougars very content just to kind of take their time. They're going to look for a back cut. Something open.
Really set up in the 4 corners.
Oh, wow, that's a
with a man in the middle. And now an offensive foul called against Eli Jackson. Thompson taking the charge.
That's 3 fouls on Jackson. Thompson was there. He just turned right into him and just knocked him flat. Jude Owen back in for Baxter.
Owen.
A little more size underneath. He and Thompson now could play maybe a...
He played well in that second
he
quarter.
He came
had
in,
a basket for 2 points.
Got a bucket right away. He did miss 2 free throws, but he definitely made his presence known. Jackson with those 3 fouls is going out for GCA. Still staying in that zone. Looks like a 1-2-2.
Kachani for 3. Yes, sir. Ethan Kachani, second 3-pointer. Timeout called.
Greenwood Christian called that timeout. I think they're near Coach Williams getting on him a little bit here. Not happy with that defense at the closeout.
Center Grove within 2, 22-20 with that 3-pointer. Kachani had a 3 back in the first, so he's got 6 points in the ball game. 4 3-pointers for the Trojans. Rick, it's nip and tuck.
It really is. 22-20 ball game. Both teams playing hard. And again, GCA certainly not giving up. Trojans kind of came at them and tried to really push it inside to start and had some pretty good success there. Just had a shot made, but a couple misses that could have gone in. And GCA's made a couple tough shots. Comerford especially has hit a couple tough shots here in the second half. And they're hanging in there. 22-20 ball game. And exactly, again, the score is... You draw it up, that's exactly where GCA wants it to be. They want it to be 30s or 40s, and we're trending towards not even first team to 40 for sure. Looks like they're going to win. I don't think it's going to get there.
Trojans full court pressure. Double team on Reed.
This.
And he throws it off Stark. Cougar ball.
Yeah, good defense here by Trojan. I like this full court trap. They're doing their best not to let Reed get that ball. They're kind of double teaming on the inbounds rather than playing the inbounds pass.
They did get it into Simmons, and now they get cross court to McIntyre, now into their half court set. Well done by the Cougars to break the press. Cisse now in the ball game with the basketball. 3:20 to play. We're in the third quarter. Cougars by 2.
Cisse's not really a scorer, but he's really done a nice job defensively on South.
Jackson. McIntyre right back to Reed. Reed looking to drive. Draws contact from Thompson. Thompson knocks it out of bounds with the block. He stayed vertical and was able to block it out of bounds.
That's what Trojans need to do. Just go straight up. If they make a tough shot, they make a tough shot. But we've too many times have leaned into them or let them off the hook.
McIntyre out to Cisse. Reed pops to the corner. Good cover up by Stark. Not allowing him to get the ball back. Simmons fakes on the 3. Center Grove really doing a good job covering here on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's just McIntyre Reed. I think Trojans will let anybody else out there shoot from 15 feet out.
Really extending with their defense, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
Center Grove's really pressuring out on the court. Reed gets to the baseline with the left hand. Noah Reed, 7 points. He hadn't scored since that first quarter.
Yeah, he showed his strength there. He had Stark on him, and Stark's a great shooter, but not built as strong as some of the other Trojans. He just kind of bumped him out of the way for that shot. Boy, tough pass.
Skip pass to Stark, goes over the top of Stark, out of bounds. Back to GCA, Cougars by 4, 2:12 to play in the third. Some more subs here for both teams.
Again, Trojans, we've seen this a lot this year, and by this time of year, you got to stop seeing that, you'd hope, or kind of not have patience. You know, make the easy pass rather than make the really tough pass, especially early in the possession.
Laney working against Reed. Reed gets it across the timeline. Good matchup here between Laney and Reed.
Yeah, Laney's long, good defender. But Reed's really strong with that ball.
Double teaming in the corners.
There's a trap.
Caden Jones in there.
Oh, almost.
Deflects it. Comaford. Cougars handling the pressure at the moment really well. Jackson. They just keep rotating it from side to side. They're in front by 4. McIntyre backs down Stark, goes off the glass and scores. Evan McIntyre, 5 points in the ballgame. Largest lead for the Cougars at 6.
That's smart playing right there. When they got Stark on him, they're kind of trying to muscle him down low. That's happened twice now with McIntyre and Reed.
McIntyre knocks it away from Thompson. He gets it back. Kachotti, he's got a couple of threes. Stark. And now Thompson trying to make his way to the basket. Misses. Blocking foul. 2 shots for Kellen Thompson.
That's going to be on McIntyre. His second. Good drive by Thompson. Tough break. That ball didn't bounce in. It hit the backboard and the front rim. It looked like it might head back over the front side into the bucket, but just bounced out.
So Greenwood in the county championship game tomorrow night. Beating Whiteland in game 1 tonight on a 3-pointer at the buzzer, 52-50. Greenwood beat Center Grove at Center Grove earlier in the season opener, and Greenwood beat GCA at Greenwood also. So they should be familiar with both of these teams, whoever advances tomorrow night, as Thompson misses on the first free throw.
7% shooter, but it's getting contagious. Trojans are really struggling for free throw line today.
Thompson hits on the next. He has 3 points.
3 for 10 on the night for the Trojans from the free throw line.
Comaford into the front court. Simmons.
Trap him there. Yep.
McIntyre. They try to get it inside. Trying to get to Simmons. Center Grove almost got the steal.
They're going to try to go for 1 again, it looks like. Yeah, he traveled.
Will Jackson did take a step there. Didn't get that dribble down in time.
Yeah, you're right. He kind of was looking to see where am I going to pass next and just kind of drug that foot before he took that dribble. Did the Trojans go for 1 here, 40 seconds left, or just take the best shot? I think at this point in time, you take the best shot you got.
Down 5, you're right. Best shot. Caden Jones. Stark. Laney.
Oh, boy.
Jones. He's going to drive it. Whistle. Blocking foul. He was moving, they said. Reach-in foul, actually.
That's 3 on McIntyre. That's one guy that can't afford to get in foul trouble. He and Reed are really what makes them go. But Comaford's really played a good offensive game tonight, too.
Caden Jones, hero Saturday, hit that 3 at the buzzer. Logo 3 in the West Gym to beat Southport by 2. Center Grove at the moment 3 consecutive wins. Jones on the free throw short. Struggles on the free throws at 47%.
Yeah, which is interesting because he hits that three pretty well.
He's around 30% on the three.
Yeah. Trojans 3 for 11 now from the free throw line. That's just really hurt him.
He left both of them short.
You're not going to win many games when you shoot 25% from the free throw line.
Down to 10 seconds. Reed, spin move. Down the lane. Tried to double pump it. Go back to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. Noah Reed, 7 points in the ball game. His first trip to the free throw line.
It's going to be John Jones. That's his first.
First free throw is good by Reed. Matching the Cougars' largest lead. 4.5 seconds left to play in the quarter. 7-point lead. There's your largest lead for GCA. South with 1 second. Pulls up. Shot is no good. GCA up by 7. Largest lead of the ball game. Headed to the fourth in the county semifinals here at Edinburgh. Tonight's game presented by IU Health. This is Trojan basketball.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
Some people spend all day washing and buffing their ride to shiny perfection by hand. But you've learned the fine art of delegation.
GCA by 7, their largest lead of the ball game. They got Center Grove on the ropes. 1 quarter to play. Cougars with the basketball to begin this final quarter. A trip to the county championship on the line. Who will play Greenwood tomorrow night in the county championship? Cisse nearly traveled. Coach Hahn wants to travel, and Coach Jackson Williams calls a timeout. Rick, did he travel? It was close.
It sure looked like that foot was starting to drag, but referee gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I think Coach Williams saw chaos was ensuing, and good job to call that timeout. They'd used a couple. They can't have too many left. I think they have 2 left. Trojans have 4 looking below. So good job by Trojans there, coming out strong, and that full court press, that's what they need to do. They got to get turnovers. Obviously shots haven't been falling tonight, so they need as many possessions they can get. And we kind of talked offline, that GCA is going to, within reason, take their time each possession down to try to milk a minute off the clock at least or something like that, so before they take a shot unless it's something wide open.
Trojan fans have to be on the edge of their seats right now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think everybody's kind of a little bit thinking incredulous, like when the light's going to come on, and it really hasn't. Now we're down, you're fourth quarter now. You're down 7 points the fourth quarter, and you got a team that does a darn good job of possessing the ball. And you're not shooting well, and your free throws have been atrocious. That's not a good recipe to win the ball game. Let's see if the hustle here from Trojans on a defensive end can maybe create a couple steals, a couple buckets.
My apologies. Got the scoreboard updated there for you. It's 28-21. GCA had some free throws there late in that third quarter, so 28-21 is the score. Ball was kicked by CG. It'll be GCA ball out of bounds. Center Grove looks like maybe a 1-3-1 type half-court trap, trying to force some turnovers. A near turnover.
You just don't want a foul.
Foul against Clinton South. Almost got the steal.
Almost did, and that's where it gets chaotic in there a little bit. Sometimes you just go a little too aggressive. That's what South did. That was a good call, but Trojans are really putting the pressure on now. It is helter-skelter for the Cougars. We're going to have time getting this across. Oh, they are able to.
Center Grove now double teaming. Shot at the free throw line is good by Ben Comerford. He's in double figures with the 11, leads away for GCA.
Well, a huge shot there. Comerford, what a lift off the bench. He's played fantastically there.
Baxter scores and one. Blocking foul against the Cougars.
Good job by the Trojans. Get down quickly, and Baxter was aggressive at the bucket and got it in. Maybe they called that foul on there. 34, that's 4 on
Eli Jackson. You're right, 4 fouls. We're about a minute into this fourth quarter.
He's not been a scorer at all, but he's been a guy fighting for those rebounds and hustle plays. So we got Cisse back in, who's an excellent guard defender. Missed it.
Misses on the free throw. Thompson is fouled. Thompson is able to get the loose rebound in the corner. Foul against Ben Comerford. I have Ben with 3 fouls.
I did too.
Scoreboard says 3 also.
And that's where Trojans are obviously not shooting well, but those hustle plays, those will keep you in the game. That was a good one right there by Thompson.
Baxter. Had it knocked away. McIntyre with the steal. He'll get 2 free throws. McIntyre fouled.
That's 2 on Baxter, 2 on the team here in the fourth quarter.
Couple of free throws for McIntyre. 5 points in the ball game. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
I got him 1 for 2, Kevin.
Do you? 1 for 2? Yep. It is 1 for 2. Apologize. And he hits both free throws.
2 big ones there.
7 points. Matching its largest lead of 9. South scores.
Boy, pretty move there by South. Looked like he was going to pass it off and got Greenwood Christian to go with him. And then, whoa, there we go. There's a steal. Well, they got the turnover.
Cisse lost it out of bounds.
Still tons of time. Trojans down 7. Need to keep scoring, but all kinds of time. And we have definitely seen the Cougars struggle here with this press in this fourth quarter.
Making sure the floor is nice and dry. Cisse on the court. Might have put a little sweat on the court. Now we're ready for play. 6:35 to go in the final quarter, 32-25. Cougars over the Trojans by 7. South across midcourt. Laney. Stark. South almost got stolen by Cisse. Stark lobs it into Thompson. Thompson's fouled. Just rolled it off. He'll get 2 free throws.
That's on Reed, just his second. 3rd on the team here in the fourth quarter. Trojans need to make these some free throws.
Misses the first. One for 3 from the stripe tonight is Kellen Thompson. 3 points in the ball game. One more for the junior. Got the next one. Center Grove pressuring. Cougars handling the pressure. Comerford for three. Short.
Oh, wow.
Eli Jackson with the offensive rebound. They reset.
That's a shot Trojans were probably happy for them to take. And okay, they get the steal.
Thompson with the steal. 3-on-2. Lost the dribble. Picked up by Baxter. South throws it to the corner. Stark.
Here we go.
South.
Set up the offense.
South step back. Double team. They rotate it to Laney. Their closeouts are tremendous. They close out on shooters quickly.
You're really right, Kevin. They've had, looks like a couple open shots, and they get right out there. There's one.
Stark for a three. Boom. Yeah. Braden Stark, his first basket. 5 3-pointers for the Trojans.
There's a steal.
Turnover. Clinton South lays it in. Timeout, GCA. Actually, timeout, Coach on. Take that back. It's going to be a full timeout by GCA.
And they've only got one left, too. Probably a good timeout, though. They were starting to come apart from the seams. That press is really starting to get to them. Trojans did a great job in the hustle plays here in this fourth quarter, getting themselves back in this ball game.
Stark 14 threes on the season. Again, he shoots 59%. So if they can somehow get him on fire here in the fourth quarter, he's very capable.
Yeah.
Center Grove within one.
Right. You find a way to get him open. He's liable to hit it now. That's been the problem. As you said, Greenwood Christian, excellent defensive team, and they close out very quickly on those threes, but he got away from him, kind of shifted over from the left corner over to the right wing and found a way open, and he nailed it. 1 point ball game. It will be Center Grove ball if there is a jump ball. Both teams still have a couple fouls to give until they're 1-on-1, or the two-shot fouls.
Center Grove on a 6-0 run, pulling within one. Cougars had a 9-point lead at the beginning of this fourth quarter. Center Grove has pulled within two, and now the Center Grove fans making some noise. We haven't really heard them all night long, but again, not much to cheer about up until this point.
I agree. Trojans stay in that full-court press, putting a lot of pressure on them.
They have a 3-on-1, and a scoop shot doesn't go. Tough shot from McIntyre. Really good defense by Thompson. Not the foul. Made him take a tough shot. The ball's out of bounds off GCA, so Center Grove ball. A chance for the Trojans to take the lead. Center Grove last led they led 3-2 and 6-5 back in the first quarter. Haven't led since.
And GCA putting a little pressure on.
So, 6-5, last lead for CG. Baxter sets the offense.
I'd like to see him go inside of Thompson if they can. There he is.
Inside Thompson. Looks opposite. Wide open Stark for the three. Got it. No, he did not. In and out. Wow, he had a good look, good set.
Good pass and good shot. It just didn't go in for him.
Foul by Baxter. They had the double team on Reed in the backcourt, and Baxter just got a little too physical. His third foul. Each team with 3 team fouls.
Trojan State is full court press. You know, with Greenwood Christian not doing a lot of subbing, they got to start to get worn out trying to break this press, and then knowing that pressure's coming all over the court.
Jackson goes to the baseline, now reverses it, out on top.
Oh, he saved it.
Comerford almost lost it out of bounds. Reed in the corner. Back out on top, Ben Comerford. Shot doesn't go.
Oh, they get the rebound. Got to block out.
Jackson with the offensive rebound. He's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. How many offensive rebounds have they gotten tonight?
Yeah, second half especially. Trojans just aren't blocking out.
Thompson picks up his second foul. Misses on the first. Eli Jackson, no points in tonight's ball game. He's a senior. Got it. 2-point lead. Ooh. South in the lane. Underneath. Scoring is Thompson. Great recognition by South. 6 points for Kellen Thompson. Tied at 33 apiece. 3:43 on the clock in the fourth. Reed throws it ahead. Reed double teamed. Skip pass.
Almost.
Jackson in the lane, takes the shot, missed it. Rebound Thompson. Thompson lost it.
Man.
Basket, McIntyre. McIntyre took it from him. 9 points for Evan McIntyre. Cougars by 2, and Coach Hahn calls a full timeout. And now it's going to be a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout for the Trojans. McIntyre just came from the blind side. They picked that one away from Thompson.
Yeah, it sure did. It was a good hustle by McIntyre. And, boy, you just got a big, strong guy by Thompson. You got to be stronger on the ball than that. No, Greenwood Christian is going to be coming at it. 2-point game. See what Coach draws up here. Again, Trojans now will be shooting 2 the rest of the way, and they still do have the possession arrow.
This is what the county tournament's all about.
It really is. Been 2 great games. Different types of games a little bit, but both really, really close games. And you're right. This is what rivalry basketball, county basketball is all about. I'm sure tomorrow's game, whoever wins this one will likely be in a tight one with Greenwood tomorrow also.
Thompson will throw it in, far side of the court. Cougars by 2, 35-33, 3:10 to go in the ball game.
UCA in that man-to-man gets a steal.
Stolen away by McIntyre.
Oh, he missed the layup.
Reed not able to make the basket, out of bounds. It will be Center Grove basketball. Baxter in for Cacciati.
Good passer with 4 fouls back in the game for the Trojans.
Baxter on the wing. Thompson posting. Stark out on top. Good passer, sets the screen. Baxter. Thompson. Goes to the middle. Jump hook. Scores. We're tied. 2.5 minutes to play, and Baxter bumped him. Called for the foul.
Incidental contact, but they got to call that when that happens like that.
4 fouls on Baxter.
Yep.
5 team fouls against Center Grove, so that means 2 shots for GCA, and that will be Noah Reed. He's 2 for 2 at the free throw line.
Probably their best free throw shooter. He's their leading scorer. Got it.
10 points for Reed. Got them both.
He looks smooth there. That's not a guy you want to foul at the end of the game.
Greenwood Christian Academy, 37, Center Grove 35, 2:20 on the clock. Cougars trying to knock off the Trojans for a second time. They did it back in 2020 in the county championship. Baxter, big basket.
There was about a 12, 15-footer. Not an easy one. He nailed it.
Blocking foul.
Block.
Blocking foul against the Trojans.
It's going to be Stark. That's his first, but going to be 2 shots.
Couple of shots once again for Noah Reed.
Yeah. Reed's looked really good tonight. I don't think he's touched the rim yet on his 4 free throws.
He has 11 points in the ball game.
Yeah, he's tough. That free throw line. Just gets it, fires it right away. He doesn't take a lot of dribbles. Smooth looking shot. Yeah.
2 minutes to go. 2-point lead for the Cougars. Quick discussion between Goodpaster and Cisse. 39-37, Cougars by 2. 2 minutes to go.
The Trojans try to get into Thompson again. Time to make something happen. They're going in Goodpaster.
Goodpaster dribbles, lost it. And the Cougars rolled it off. Comerford misses inside.
Wow.
Thompson with the rebound. Now Noah Reed bumps him too much. 3 fouls on Reed. 14 fouls against GCA.
A big break for the Trojans. They beat that press, and Comerford had a layup. He just shot it just a little bit off the mark, and Trojans get it back. They will be in the 2-shot bonus going forward, both teams.
Cacciati back in. Good passer to the bench. .90 seconds to play. Baxter. Thompson. South, high right side. Baxter cutting down the lane.
Oh, they
knocked away. Cisse on the ball. They're fighting for it. It's going to be Center Grove ball if it's a jump ball.
I think that's
Center Grove has possession. Center Grove ball.
Yeah. Coach Williams is trying to get a timeout, but really they never got the ball in possession to be able to call it. Comerford looks like he got hurt a little bit on that play down there at the other end, and he's stretching.
Might be a cramp.
Out. Yep, cramp or something down there. That hurts them a lot because he's one of their ball handlers and scorers.
Mopping up some sweat. 1:17 on the clock. We're in the 4th quarter. GCA trying to pull off the upset. They're up 39-37 on Center Grove.
Obviously, they all are. Huge possession here of the Trojans. Let's see if they can get it inside, maybe go inside out again.
Knocked away from Baxter. McIntyre kind of reached around, knocked it loose. Trojan ball. Comerford right back in, got stretched out. Right back in the ball game. Baxter throws it to Thompson. Cacciati. Baxter right wing. Goes baseline. Into the corner. Stark for the 3. Wide open. Got it. Trojans by 1. Stark does it again.
Yeah, he's just dead-eye shooter out there. And if you're Christian, that's the one guy you can't leave. And good job by the Trojans to kind of do a skip pass over there to him, and he nailed it. Great shot.
Stark, 6 points. Both threes coming here in this final quarter. Center Grove with 6 3-pointers in the ball game.
Be curious to see if the Trojans keep up that full court trap or they drop back a little bit.
Full timeout called.
Traps work pretty well overall. I'd almost stay with it.
Possession arrow belongs now to GCA. From here on out, both teams shooting 2 free throws.
I think GCA might be out of timeouts too, Kevin. I'm not 100% sure, but earlier they said 2, and I think they've taken their 2 here. if that's the case, that can really come into play here at the end of the ball game. Yep, no, I just saw that. GCA has 1 timeout left. Trojans have 2.
Trojans have 2 players on Noah Reed. 34, that's Jackson. He comes and gets the basketball into the front court to McIntyre.
And Trojans dropping back from that press.
Trojans lead it by 1.
Normal man-to-man. Try to get it out of Reed's hands.
McIntyre, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Baxter. Whistle, we have a foul against GCA. Will Jackson commits the foul. And now should be, yes, 2 shots for Center Grove. I believe they're going to put Baxter at the line to shoot 2, and he has struggled tonight from the free throw line. He's 0 for 3. But on the season, he's 70%.
Yeah, been pretty good on the season, but no Trojan's been good tonight. 4 for 15 so far in the evening. There you go.
I believe this might be, I don't know, Center Grove's largest lead, or at least tied it.
Got it.
This is their largest lead, 6 points for Baxter.
Pressure free throws there by Baxter. Now
35 seconds to play.
Dropping back. They'll probably give him an inside shot. Don't want to foul.
Reed dribbling out on top. We're down to 23 seconds. They need a 3 to tie.
Wow, they're holding the ball. Surprising.
Coach Jackson Williams calls a timeout, full timeout.
It looks like they're playing for the three-pointer here to try to tie it.
18 seconds on the clock. We shall see what Coach Williams draws up on the dry erase board. This is their final timeout. And you said Center Grove has...
We had 2 left.
2 timeouts remaining.
Yep.
They're going to put 18.3 seconds on the clock. 18.3, and Trojans lead it by 3. And I think, Rick, this might be the Trojans' largest lead of the ball game.
I think so. We'll see what GCA does. They're obviously going to probably try to get Reed, first guy open. If not, Comaford's been pretty hot tonight, so he's a guy that's dangerous, and also McIntyre. There's probably one of those 3 are going to try to get the shot. They might try to see if they can get Comaford because I think they know that Trojans are going to be trying to double Reed as much as possible. But the Trojans play good defense, get a rebound. If they get it inside, let them shoot it. No fouls at this point in time. A 3-point lead.
Ben Comaford will throw it in here on the near side. Cougars need 3 to get the tie. They go to Jackson, right back to Comaford, now to Reed. 13, 12, 11, 10. Out on top, 30 in the ball game. That's Satry. Satry gets it back. He fakes. He takes the 3. He hit the back point. Rebound, Center Grove. The game's over. Center Grove survives and advances to the county championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock to play the Greenwood Woodmen. What a ball game by the GCA Cougars. (42-39). Center Grove survives to beat the Cougars by 3.
Yeah, that was a battle. I mean, you look at the scoreboard, 42-39, and as we said, that was Trojan's biggest lead in the ball game. So You talk about the word escape in basketball. This was the definition of that. Trojans did not play well at all, but somehow survived. You got to give it up for the Cougars. They were definitely outmanned from a physical standpoint, but boy, what a good coaching job and what hustle by those players. And I'm sorry to see them lose, but Trojans could advance tomorrow, take on their arch rival from years ago, Greenwood, and that should be another barn burner as it was the first game of the year.
Center Grove has won 4 straight. They're 7-5 on the season. GCA falls to 5-9. We'll be here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, with the county championship game right here at Edinburgh between Greenwood and Center Grove. Wow, 2 exciting games tonight, going right down to the wire, both games. Greenwood 3 at the buzzer to beat Whiteland, and Center Grove just hanging on. Just got enough down the stretch on some free throws to win it, 42-39 over GCA. We'll be back with our postgame show. This is CG Boys Basketball, presented by IU Health.
This is the place that's skill built. Here, highly skilled physicians never rest in their pursuit to heal, to comfort, to cure. With these hands, you'll receive nationally recognized heart care and Indiana's most leading-edge cancer care. With these hearts, with these guts, with these brains, you'll find the highest level of care in the state. This is the hope that's skill built, and it's around every corner of Indiana University Health.
New year, new ways to save at Peterman with $1,500 off a new heating and cooling system. And no interest financing up to 36 months. Even get a tax credit of up to $2,000 for select systems. And save even more with a membership. Visit PetermanHVAC.com.
Here at Edinburgh, final time tonight. Center Grove somehow finds a way to win. Down the stretch, 42-39 over GCA. What a ball game. Sets up a great county championship tomorrow night.
Really was a good ball game, Kevin, and give GCA all the credit in the world. They played hard. They played exactly their game plan and just didn't quite have enough. I give Trojans some credit. This was obviously not their best game. Didn't shoot well. Free throws were really tough, and didn't do a great job on the defensive rebound in the second half, but they hustled. And that full court press just wore GCA down in that fourth quarter. And players were all over the court, all over the floor, and they earned it. And not pretty, but you look at the final score and you chalk up a W. And the nice thing, too, is even though you didn't play good, you got the W number 1, and you get to come out tomorrow night and play right away again. So you don't have to stew about great win, or I didn't shoot well, or we got to practice free throws. I'm sure there'll be some free throw shot practice tomorrow morning for warm-up, but Trojans get a chance to win the county again, and all's good for the Trojans overall.
So Center Grove, Greenwood tomorrow night. Greenwood beats Center Grove in the season and home opener for the Trojans back at the Vandy in a tight win, so it should be a nice rematch tomorrow night between Center Grove and Greenwood. Again, tip-off at 7 o'clock. And Rick, looking at the scoring summary tonight, not much scoring early on. Again, that first quarter, 8-6, GCA led by 2, and then Center Grove scored 8 in the second quarter, 6 for the Cougars, 14-14 at halftime, and then the Cougars had a good third quarter, outscoring Center Grove 14-7, led 28-21 going to the final quarter, but Center Grove 21 points in that final quarter to 11 for the Cougars to win it 42-39. So great finish for the Trojans in that fourth quarter. And you have our scores from tonight's ball game.
I do have one thing to say, though. Trojans scored 21 points that fourth quarter. They'd only had 21 points through 3. So they in that fourth quarter were able to put some together to get things going, to get back in that game. And Trojans end up having 8 players score tonight. They had one double-figure score. That was Quentin South. He had 10 points overall, 6 in the second quarter and 4 in the fourth quarter to have 10. That led the Trojans. 8 points for Kellen Thompson. All 8 of those were in the second half when the Trojans really made more of a concerted effort, which was a good call by Coach Hahn to try to get it inside. And South was able to deliver to, and several players to Thompson, but Thompson was able to take advantage of that and get 8. 6 points for Ethan Cacciati. He had 2 3-pointers to get those 6. 6 points for Braden Stark. That was 2 big three-pointers that fourth quarter to give Trojans back in the game and then give them that first lead they had. 6 points for Gabe Baxter. All of those were in that fourth quarter also. 3 points for Caden Jones, 2 points for Jude Owen, and 1 point for Braden Goodpaster to round out scoring for the Trojans. For the Greenwood Christian Cougars, they had 5 players score tonight. They did have 3 players in double figures. They were led by Noah Reed. All-around great game for him. He was tough at the free throw line, 6 for 6. Trojans were trying to double team him all over the court. He ended up with 13 points. Ben Comerford really played an awfully good game. Came off the bench and he really lit things up. Didn't really play much that first quarter and didn't score, but after that, he was a force. He ended up with 11 points overall and really played a great game for the Cougars. Evan McIntyre also played well. He ended up with 10 points, 4 points for Will Simmons, and 1 point for Eli Jackson to round out scoring for the Cougars.
So tomorrow night, Center Grove, Greenwood, they've played 5 times in the county championship. So tomorrow night will be the 6th time these two teams have played in the county championship. Center Grove leads the all-time series 4-1 in county championship games against the Woodmen. And we talked about how Greenwood beat Center Grove in the home opener at Center Grove, 73-70. That was November 26th. That's the first time Greenwood had won at Center Grove since the early 1980s. I think it was 1983-84 season last time Greenwood had won at Center Grove. So some sorts, rematch tomorrow night.
It should be a good ball game. I mean, Greenwood, O'Neill really got hot against the Trojans. That first game, he was really hot early in the game against Whiteland tonight. So Trojans going to have to really play good defense on him, and then make sure King doesn't break him down the drives. And they've got some other players too that can hit buckets, and so definitely going to be a little bit, probably, even though Greenwood plays a good defensive team too, a little bit more normal pace versus the slow pace that Greenwood Christian is trying to run tonight. I don't think Greenwood has any worries about matching up with Center Grove and thinking they can come in and win that game starting off. So Trojans got to, again, I think they got the size advantage inside if they can make that happen. I like the full court press. I know that's tough to do the full game because you just wear kids out. The Trojans do have a pretty good deep bench, so we might see a little bit of that tomorrow. Greenwood does have a couple, both their guards, King and O'Neill, are seniors, good ball handlers, so that might be a little tougher to do that on them, but should be an excellent ball game tomorrow.
I'll say both teams really exerted a lot of energy tonight. Greenwood and their win against Whiteland, of course, Center Grove against GCA, so you're right. I think bench play is very important tomorrow night.
I agree. That emotion and energy as far as physical, and you got to come back tomorrow in a back-to-back game, but also emotional. Both games went right down the wire. Greenwood hit that amazing shot to win. Trojans were down the whole game until the very end. So I think both teams emotionally got to get back in that game, and that'll be up to coaches to see how they can make sure that happens. Both teams are relatively young. Center Grove especially, and Greenwood's a little more mature, and Greenwood's got the confidence of winning at Center Grove earlier this year. Trojans got the revenge factor that they think of coming forward. So there's definitely motivation of both halves. So it'll be exciting to see what happens tomorrow.
Rick, we saw 2 great wins tonight, and I think tomorrow night we're going to see another good one.
I do too. I don't see any way that either team's going to get blown out. I think they're too evenly matched. I think both of them have some good offensive teams, but both play really good defense too. So I'm expecting a tight game.
Rick, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Sounds great. See you, Kevin.
So once again, Center Grove survives, advances 42-39 the final over GCA. And in the first game today, Greenwood on a three-pointer at the buzzer, beating Whiteland 52-50. Sets up the county championship tomorrow night between the Center Grove Trojans and the Greenwood Woodmen. Tonight's Center Grove boys basketball coverage was produced by CD Sports Network. Our presenting sponsor was IU Health. Join us again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, for the Johnson County Tournament Championship game. Until then, this is Kevin Conrad for Rick Sauter and our camera operator Sam Benegas saying good night, everyone, from Edinburgh High School.